Hello, my beautiful people. How is it and what are you doing? You see the title. We're going to be reviewing Benny Keyz. I think he's lost his mind. A little concerning. Mods in the chat. Mods, you are on alert. I have been in contact with the baby mother, who she may grace us with her presence and hit the link today. There will be zero attacks. There will be zero attacks. There will be zero sideways remarks. There will be absolute nothing but respect if she hits the link. There's zero tolerance. None. That's not what we do for people who have been abused. We don't do people who have been attacked. Absolutely not going to happen. Mods, it's in your hands, and I trust that you'll do the right thing. So let's see if she's in the chat. Yes, B, 100%. You know, we're going to review this stream, okay? But I just want to make sure, hey, Juju, I want to make sure to see if we have our guest. Now, I'm not sure. I tried to get, what's up, Bob? How are you, sir? I tried to get Breezy on, but apparently she is working. And it's okay. We don't need to have Breezy on. We can just have the baby on. But now let me see what's going on real fast. This is all last minute. I was gonna do this live with or without her, but it would be better if I had her. I don't want to say. Okay. All right. Okay. I do have a few questions, but I understand what you're saying. If you come in, let me know that you're there, and I'll give you a wrench, and then I'll throw a link up just for like maybe 10 minutes. Your call, let me know. I am live now. I do have a few questions, but I understand what you're saying. If you come in, let me know that you're there. Alrighty, so who else is in here? Now, look, man, it is extremely weird to see Benjamin. I have been going through it. What's up, Debbie? How are you? Miss Joanne, how's it going? Let me say hello to my people. Sunshine, I said hello. Selena. Shandia's in the house. Lene Newton, hello, there you are. Gotta give you a wrench, lady. Okay, cool. So this link will be only for Lene. Couple questions. Actually, before I do this, let me do this. Where you at, Lene? Just say something else real fast. Just type anything so I can see you. Here you are. Never mind. Lene. Bam. Okay. Anybody at this point on, I know you're not big on YouTube. Any of these gang people, any of these groupies that he has, his troll accounts, if he ever says anything to you in this chat or on any video that I've created regarding him, you can delete any of those person's comments. Just understand that you have that power now, and I will never take it from you. But over here, my mods will definitely have your back. But, you know, you have the power as well. So yeah, I don't know. Just if you want to hop on for a few minutes, I'm going to review the stream. I sent it to you. We'll talk about it here in a second. But I have a couple questions because before I do the stream, there's a few things that people have been emailing me, DMing. You know, look, I've been covering Benny Keyz a long time. A lot of people don't cover Benny Keyz because of the horrific things that he will do. And it's been very weird on my end because his games and stuff don't work with me. But I'm not really his forte. He likes to attack women. He likes to do mind games and manipulation and intimidation with women. So it's never really worked with me. He's tried the same games. I dropped the link, Lene. Did you see it? There she is. Let me go back. Hold on one second. And I want to delete the link because he'll be coming over here with his cock out like he does. Hey, how are you?
How are you?
I'm doing okay. I appreciate you taking a few minutes hanging out with us. Um, Let me ask you, Lene. I know a long time ago I reached out to you.
Hey, how do I turn here both of them?
What's that? What'd you say?
Like it's a delay.
Is it
How do I turn that off?
like what is it like? Is it just a delay? Okay. Listen to this. Let me tell you this, okay? If you're using your phone, close out. So here's what's going to happen. Before you hit, okay, there she goes. Let me tell her. I'll tell you this now. All right, so here's the deal, Lene. What happens is if you click the link from YouTube, what happens is you have a window open in Chrome. So technically your YouTube is still open, and that's the echo and that's the delay. So what I would do if you're having problems is go to your Chrome windows and X out everything but just this. Follow me? Make sense? Let's let her figure it out. She'll get it. She'll get it. I have the same problem when I hit links. Hit Crazy Critter Farm sometime, and I have the same problem. StreamYard is a little difficult from the phone, personally for me. I hope I explained that right. Let me send her a quick message. Or, okay. Work with her, people. Work with her. All right, so if you hit the link from YouTube, like StreamYards will open up in Chrome. And what happens is there's a delay or echo because you're technically on YouTube and StreamYards. So you have to either close out your YouTube or close out the old StreamYard attempts. Like when you hit the link, it'll open up a window and it'll stay open. So that might be the problem. Or you could use a different device. I'm gonna send it to you on Instagram. Hold on one second. Let me do something really fast, peeps. Hold on one second. Copy. Let's do this real fast. 1 second, people. 1 second. Where is the old Instagram at? The heck? Really weird. Okay, let me do this. Hold on, y'all. Okay, we'll give her a sec, see what happens. It's a bit difficult. So I have some questions for her. What is this person here? Who's this Dolly Vision? What is this? What's this Dolly Vision here? Hold on, what is this? Okay. Dolly Vision is over here. Dolly Vision, you watch White Boy Radio a lot. Like, we can't help to notice you stay in my comments, right? Listen, bro, a cracker's married. A cracker's married. Look, I got a big dick and all, bro, but you can't have none of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the thing about it is, I'm totally open to sending the same link to your child molester brother. We can have questions about that as well. Or, I could have Gina come on here. Okay, Gina, because you keep posting the pictures with your girlfriend. Does your girlfriend know about Gina? Okay, Gina. Justice for Gina. Justice for Gina. Okay, justice for Gina. Get your bitch ass up out of here. Get your bitch ass up out of here. You're going to tell many Keyz, he says. I cannot wait to tell many Keyz, XO Lady, how you guys plotted and did fake beefs on the internet. How about that one? What's your comment to that? Get your buster ass up out of here. Straight buster. Bro, you tried to pork Andra. Like, there's no comeback from that. All right, not a problem. You can just hang out and chat. She says the echo thing's bothering her. She's want to try it another time. It's a little intimidating, people, if you don't do the internet a lot. That's what I'm trying to say. People be it's cool though. It's cool. She got a wrench. She'll be back. It is a bit intimidating. But what I want to show you guys, man, before I go into this, maybe we'll set something up behind the scenes. I don't know. Lene is an honest person. She's been through the ringer with Benny. But what we're about to listen to is some channel he created. He's lost his mind, people. And I'm not here to bash him like that. We've been there and done that. Genuinely, I think it's come to the point where I don't know if we should be concerned or what's going on. In my opinion. And I've been covering Benny a long time. You know, you look at Drug No Thanks Investigates, and there's something there, man, with the paranoia. Like, it's clear for people to see. It's not for me to make a narrative. It's not for me to, like, you know, manipulate people to think. It's clear for you to see there's something going on there. With this video we're about to review, I know a little bit of what's going on. This is the I've never been through a divorce. Okay, so, and I understand divorce is very ugly. It's something that I have never experienced. I've heard people's stories, and it's evident that he's going through a divorce, and he's taking and making streams behind it. Now, I'm going to be honest. Every YouTuber does this. Listen to me carefully. There's been times I've been on really shit moods, and I do a live. To be honest with you, sometimes it's the best way to really feed into the tragedy pimps. You got to be emotionally charged. But YouTubers do it all the time. I mean, we can't be happy every day of the week. We crank up lives. You never know our mindset behind the scenes. You know, some people play characters. Some people go do YouTube and they present themselves to the subscribers, and they are not that person in real life. Okay, I'm not here to say who's who and this and that. I'm just giving you a broad generalization of what happens here. But I can recognize that I've been in a bad mood before and really gave it to tragedy pimps, okay? Which is good. It kind of fuels you, right? But what he does, I wanted her up because somebody said this to me, and thank you for who you are. I never tell. The stream is dedicated to you. He apparently is acting like a federal agent, okay, which is big trouble. I can't tell because a few people are getting brought up in this stream. For one, Nicolina, we know who that is. For two, Crystal. So when I heard Crystal, I start to think. I know Lene, who just hit the link, is one of his exes. Okay, I've spoken to her before. I've spoken to Breezy, okay, their daughter. And Breezy was the one with Lene to say, look, there's not a dead sister. That's just a bold-faced lie. There's never been a sister. So on this live that we're about to review, you hear him go into the sister part where he's dwelling on, remember, he came back from Tennessee and then magically the sister overdosed. There was never a sister. He doesn't have a sister. Okay? Lene and Breezy both were like, Lene was the one. People, you've heard me say it for the longest time. When I say when the ex-wife walked in and he was getting sucked off, that would be Lene. It's no diss to Lene, but she validated it, stamped it. Look, they maybe said it a different way. Even little Breezy, she's like, yeah, I don't know why my dad wants to be gay, which is not a problem. Shout out to LGBT, but if you're gay, you're gay. Just say it. It's weird. And I think that's why with Benjamin, I think that's why when he does these games, it just doesn't work as well on me. I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. But he does really drill women bad, bad. And since the divorce, man, there's been claims that he's been using drugs. He looks like shit. Okay. I'm not making a joke. I'm not making it funny. He looks like Abraham Lincoln on crack. Okay. It's bad. It's bad. Okay. It's bad. And on top of that, we do know he's going through divorce. He's been lying all about that. But what's happening here in this stream that I'm about to play is he's now, I guess the gang is having some type of divorce. The gang is detaching a bit, if you will. And certain people and alliances are separating themselves from old Benjamin. Well, who would have thought that one? Now, who would have thought that one? But he is a little bit upset about it. And that's what I mean with the rage streams. Okay, look, I've been guilty of doing this myself. But it's how you go about it. Use your anger for positive. Make a positive out of a negative, right? But old Benjamin, he's talking about a lot of people on this one. So we're going to review it. Now, the beginning is very strange. There's a lot of poetry getting read. It's very strange. But let's get into this bucket of shit. And there is a point, though, where he's not lying. If I got to be, I'm going to call it out, but I'm not going to smear. And it needs to be said. Because he's talking about some Summer Wells creators. One is Lizzie B. Savage. The man's not lying with that lady. That lady is a fucking nutcase. A nutcase. A nutcase. Okay, her and Brad, another scumbag. Now, I don't know them people that well, but Lizzie used to always text and try to stir the pot. This lady is really weird. Okay, she's calling everybody out. And lady, look, you're dating the dude with the billboards. Okay, and then on top of that, this dude is online catfishing people. Okay, he's on Plenty of Fish scamming someone else out for $8,000 while you're with him. Get your bitch ass up out of here, lady. And you won't talk about Benny Keyz? Get your bitch ass up out of here. Okay, so there comes a point where he's talking about all that. But I just want to really put this out here to show you the behavior. And look, man, I don't know if we joke. I don't know if we'd be concerned. I don't know what we do. There comes a point when you're doing this thing here, okay? And I don't say this enough. You can clap back. You can push back, okay? You can respond. There's nothing wrong with that stuff. But there comes a point when you push the envelope so much, is one's feelings getting so hurt, is his ego so damaged that you yourself need to worry because you don't know what that person will do. Now, that's a question we should have, is all I'm saying. Is all I'm saying. Especially when we know drugs and this and that. It's a question to be had. So people always say, why don't you do Benny videos? Listen, I clowned on him. I did the Benny videos. I single-handedly destroyed Benny Keyz, but I won't be the one to push him over the edge. I can't do that. And I'm not, this is not a sorrow thing for him. I'm going to hit the comments here in a second. I don't know what to think of Benny. I don't know if we should be concerned or is this just another game? They're good possibility. Good possibility. I don't know. So I'm going to hit these comments real fast. A lot of people in here. And then we're going to review this stream. I'm confused why TM is going after Deanna and Benny is defending Deanna. You know, good comment. Don't know why Tiffany would have anything to do with Benny. Very disappointed with that. Very disappointed with that. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Lizzie is not the problem. All she did was point out the fraud and corruption that she was going to the community. Certain factions. Listen, lady. Okay, too much, mom. Very respectfully, back to you. I have about 400 text messages from her, countless emails, and I've done a stream a long time ago. She claimed to be an ex-mod of Benny or an ex-gang person, coming to me with a group of other people. Okay. And that lady is full of shit. Okay. It's got nothing to do with her being with Brad. I mean, the guy that scammed the billboards on the Summer Wells case. But after the fact, them being a couple together, he scammed an elder woman on Plenty of Fish or one of these like dating websites for thousands of dollars. Scumbag. Scumbag. Moving along. There's no debating that. You probably are Lizzie, because she's got like 9,000 alt accounts. Smash a like, Lizzie. Subscribe. I'm concerned for his ex. He's unhinged. Excellent point. Excellent point. Excellent point. Thank you. I appreciate that, Cherie. BK is facing karma. Now, hey, I can't agree with that. I mean, I can't dispute that. I'm sorry. Oh, Nicolina's in here. I would say it's like Ben. He looks like Abraham Lincoln. And it's bad. Lene could call in. I thought about that. Let me see. Hey, can I call you on here for maybe 5-10 minutes and just ask a couple things? I could just Bluetooth it, I guess. I won't show anything. I know you don't care about being seen or anything, but up to you. Hey, can I call you on here for maybe 5-10 minutes? Yeah, make sure those things go through sometimes. He's a meth head biatch, still living with his mom. Well, I don't know about the meth. The mom I do know, correct. Don't think he cares for me much, but don't wish him. I'll hope he's okay. He's trying to grow an afro. Listen, it doesn't matter. How do I say this? Benny, with all due respect, sir, you could rap, you can grow an afro, you can talk black, you can try to sag your pants, you can be hippity hoppity, but what you can never do is have ashy knees and elbows. Moving along. I have no idea why, and such a good comment, Debbie Nielsen. All of the women on YouTube love that guy. I don't get it. Well, obviously, why was Dolly in here? This guy is a weirdo. This guy's a weirdo. He's very worried about what I say. Why can't Gina be in here? Damn, I wish I could have like Gina. Dolly, you have to hit the link next time you come in here. Evil Nicolina 777. Is this the Nicolina? I haven't got a response yet, so before I play this video, I'll give her a minute. Flashing lights can cause seizures. Well, hey, go watch something else. Did I send you a link? Did you get an email? Did I DM you? Oh, no. Oh, you just came over? So bitch, I'm out of here. All right. What's up, Skunky? Hello, Granny's watching. I don't know why they give you such a bad name, Granny's watching. You get no. What I'm saying is, I don't know why people talk all this crap about you, but you have a bad name on YouTube. Not my opinion. I don't know your content. People talk a lot of smack about you. Don't know what that's about. Oh, who cares? I'm going to make them flash. We'll put some more up. They don't like it? This ain't Benny Keyz chat. This is White Boy Radio. All right, so I don't know what's going on with Lene. Let's give it a quick another check. She did hit the link. She will hit the link. She's not afraid. But let me say this about Lene. Quick recap on this. Couple things. Lene took a long time to gain her trust. I reached out to her a long time ago, probably a year and a half, 2 years ago, she politely told me, yeah, no. And I was like, And little conversation, she was like, look, I gotta be honest with you. Last time I did something like this, in regards to Benny, my life went to hell. This guy did all this shit afterwards. So I have to respect that, right? I have to respect that. And she did say she went on Nina Boys and this and that. I gotta respect that. Gave her space, this and that. Fast forward some months, Jimbo, I'm getting off work, and Jimbo has Breezy on the panel, Benny's daughter. I'm like, oh, hell's yeah. I jump in there, okay? And Breezy was trying to get a Toyota Prius, I believe, or no, a Chevy Capri was what it was. Gave her a couple donations, tried to help her, and on that stream, Lene also joined. Okay, that takes courage because life has already been wrecked from this guy. Okay, just to recap. And now we almost had her. We'll have her in the future, people. Just give her some time. We almost did it. She might say yes. We'll see it here in a second. But just so we understand a quick recap. Lene and Breezy is a different baby mama than the current situation with a divorce. That is a different woman. Okay. That divorce is driving this guy bad. Okay. Bad. And what's happening here is his behavior is spiraling down. And now he's taking it really out on his YouTube friends, okay, or his little gang clique, whatever this cult is, all right? But, these people don't know basic lies like his sister never died. Okay, that's why I have to repeat that tonight. Lene would say that, okay? It's amazing. It's amazing. Lene, okay, used to be with Benny long time. These gang people will debate with her, okay? Her. She's been to family dinners. They've done Christmas and Thanksgiving. They will debate with her. No, there was a sister. How do you do that? How do you do that? They do it. They do it. It is insanity. It is straight insanity. Okay, the dude's been running game on people for a long time. So it's funny when, how does the Benny Keyz call out or make a video on a Molly Golightly? You're both crisis actors all day. So it's just funny. What's also comical with the cult is the people that support Benny will be the ones commenting on the Molly video, calling her a crisis actor and doing laughing emojis. What planet are you on? What planet are you on? All right, let's get into this. No response. Is she in the chat? So let me show you this. You probably haven't seen this video. The title of it is named "You Gon' Get" in the best in my best black voice. No pun intended. Just because Benny. It's called "You Gon' Get What You Came For." And let me take that comment back. I shouldn't have said that because this is just his. This is not anything to do with. I try to rip on him for trying to be black, but look, this is him being uneducated. It's got nothing to do with trying to be black. Okay. In the beginning, is weird. As we watch this, he's showing some poetry he wrote for something, and then we go into him. It was like he was like rapping to himself / crying. Let's have a look.
Story, you be blazing your blood. Your family members walking slowly.
All right, let me get past this crap because I don't know if well, no, it's important that we watch the whole thing.
I'm hoping that the sins that I committed tonight won't hurt my son because I felt I had to get it in life. There were some times I had to squeeze for disrespect. One that they'll select for parole. So my story, you be blazing.
In the beginning. Look at him, Abe Lincoln all day.
Man, I'm so blessed, man. Jesus loved me so much.
So watch this shit.
Yeah. I like this. Yeah. Now as I open.
Okay. Where is Benjamin reading the poem? Hold on a second, y'all. There he is. He's in the video, not the thing. There he is right there. Hold on.
I only know one day, like one name, 79 and the other Yahweh claims. Now my son sings, he can't wait to be king, though I'm not finished with my reign. Or the pain, no vain labors.
Wait, come on.
The fuck your vaccines.
Yeah, mom's trill, but pops got the cancer. Swore to the Lord, but goddamn, he never answered. So
Gangster.
on and so forth, I'm rushing faster towards shoot for 3, block out, and then crash the boards. Damn, I missed.
Like, the guys' homeboys are like, yo, that shit be fire, dog. But hey, check this out though. Like, who the white boy, who the crackhead in the video though? I'm saying though, who the crackhead be?
The kids, this was more than I was asking for in the passenger seat when baby mama crashed for the wind. We was moving packs and police, they flashed the forward wind. Geechee D blazed the thing through the bathroom door. Survived to 35, there's a chance.
Okay, listen. That's not what okay, he reads a poem on this thing. I'm not going to rag on this guy's music. Don't even know who this guy is. Just wanted to show you how he opened it. Now watch this shit. This is where it gets a little bit weird. Check this out. So, look. Now, just so everybody understands, the music is done. The song is done. This is what he's doing to the chat. For English, press 1. I'm gonna start doing this, guys. I'm gonna start doing this when I open when I go live, y'all. I'm not gonna say nothing, reading comments, just start right here. Hey, Ben, let's get the topic. What's the subject? What's the subject for this? What is this? What is this?
I can't let you think it's sweet.
Okay, we'll just let it ride.
On my hip, got some pressure.
Oh, AB's in here. AB's in here. Listen, shout out to AB, man. Hold on, let me do it like this. AB gets a proper shout out. Listen, shout out to A Balance, who is one of the only other creators on YouTube who has the testicles to call out Benny. Okay, who? A Balance, you know, he does it. He does it as well. And to proper avail, A Balance is also finds himself in a place aligned with me as far as I'm sure. I haven't heard AB say it or nothing, but I am sure Benjamin has tried to dig and dig and dig and tried to get all these shenanigans on A Balance. You know, what's funny is people like Doug, people like Benny, they will dig and attempt to do the same games they use on women and stuff to us. And I think I've heard both Doug and Benny, in response to A Balance, bring up his daughter. which for the record is the complete irony of that. Here you have A Balance, who is a single dude who fully takes care of his daughter. And you have two rejects who both are, let's just say they're not dad of the years. So it's just, this is this shit that I'm explaining to you where, you know, and I'm sure A Balance laughed it off just as I do, but the things that they do to women, I don't know what it is. I don't know how we handle it better, but we just do it. And that's not to be conceited, or that's not coming off as arrogant. I don't know why we have a better shield on than some of these people that Benny has thoroughly abused. I mean, these guys go for the lowest of the low when there's a YouTube scuffle or their YouTube ego is in risk, you know, and it's sad. But let's continue to play this whatever the hell this intro is. Sure, have a second. I apologize. I would actually fast forward it, but on my computer, it's hard to move the mouse like that.
He said, "Go pack."
Finally,
Coke.
What? Finally, finish that.
Ooh. Okay, so boy, today was one of them days that sometimes they make.
Hey, look, real fast. What I was going to say earlier is this: we're going to hear a lot of Nicolina stuff. I'm concerned really with the crystal stuff. Somebody sent this to me, and let me show you something real fast. The subscribers know what they're doing. The subscribers always figure it out. Somebody says, Benny, I think it's devious, pretty devious to pretend to be a federal agent. I mean, when you think about it, any of the reasons a person would do this, it makes them dangerous. I hope I'm wrong. When I was sent this, it was not from that person who commented, but someone else who said the same thing. It's a long live. We're going to get through it. I haven't heard the federal agent part. I've heard him. He's very in his feelers about Nicolina. He brings up Crystal, which is interesting because we had Lene on earlier. There were some technical issues there. Lene and Breezy is what? They are a different family than Crystal and the current divorce, just so everybody understands this. But I want to be clear, and I need your help with this, because when he starts talking about Crystal, I think he says Crystal Crime Time or this channel, whatever. I'm not concerned with Crystal's Crime Time, True Crime, whatever that is. That's not what I'm concerned about. If I'm gathering this up right, someone's telling me he's pretending to be a federal agent and he's talking about Crystal. So in my thinking, is he threatening Crystal, the ex with the divorce, as being a federal agent? Because I heard his segment on Nicolina. It wasn't towards Nicolina. But as he's bringing up Crystal's name, I can't figure out if it's the ex or if it is the Crystal's Crime Time. And not saying that if it is Crystal's Crime Time, that's to be thrown away or dismissed. That's wrong as well. But I'm trying to ask you guys, is he focusing this on his wife? Because I don't know. So we're going to figure it out together, and we're going to break down the lies.
Make you pay $10,000 a ticket to go see. If you're not really hip to what's going on, you can check that out on my community tab.
Let me give you proper respect and couldn't have popped in at a better time. We have Benny's ex who hit the link before. We're reviewing this. It's a Mood. Guess who was in here? It's a Mood. Dolly Vision. He keeps coming over here and trying to push buttons, but he don't want no smoke. because what I'm gonna, it's mood. I'm gonna send you a DM. I'd love to have you on about a few questions. You need your voice, people. This is Dolly's ex, and just like I said in the beginning of this video, when people would literally debate with Lene about Benny lying about losing his sister because the cult thinking literally believes the creator over the family. When It's a Mood came forward, you have these turtles who are arguing with this lady that she is obsessed and she is lying. The lady has court documentation. You know, this blind loyalty that exists on YouTube. Loyalty is a good trait and it's awesome. You should have that. And I commend people that do it. But stand on what you're saying, man. You cannot argue, like, these things that get argued don't even make any sense. Like, it's, how do you argue with It's a Mood or Lene about anything regarding family? If you're a viewer, you have no say in that whatsoever. Even if you got a wrench, you have no say. It just blows my mind. It blows my mind. Shout out to you.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm gonna come harder and stiffer than dinner time in the projects, baby.
Mister, is that what he's?
I'm gonna be hard to make, like a dinner without pork. We doing all them parts. So, Nicolina, I can't even dignify you with a response. Like, take care of your personal hygiene, and I'm gonna let you nibble on it just a little bit because I think you clearly like the way it tastes.
August 3rd, 9 p.m. You see it.
And maybe when you sit around and talk about another man at your dinner table that
Please
ain't your man that's putting the food on the table,
share it on my community, please.
I think your husband's a cuck. Because if he was a real man, he'd say, bitch, if you don't shut the fuck up about a Benny Keyz, who's a Benny Keyz to us?
All right, so look, here's the deal. Nicolina, let's be real. Nicolina came forward and dropped the ball and informed people that Benjamin was doing drug use. Now, here's the thing. I think that Nicolina, despite what you think about her, I think she handled it right. I think they were friends, and I think that she was honestly kind of like worried for the dude. Okay, this is my opinion. Okay, yes, does she do some asshole things? Sure. Is she spiteful? She can be.
Gina's here.
What's up, Gina? You missed.
I sent her a text when you said something, but she.
Dolly was on here, and I think that he was looking for you because he kept jumping up and he kept saying, "Where is my NyQuil?" I'm like, "Gina's not here, bro. Gina's not here." He's like, "Yeah, but the NyQuil." I'm like, "Gina's not here, bro." You know, and then what's crazy, Gina, is Dolly posted a picture that he's on a date with his lady on his channel, but he's all the way over here looking for you. Like, what's really going on? So we called for you, and I wish you would have been here. If you rewind it, you'll see it. But I think Nicolina genuinely cared for him. What happens here is we're seeing the decline of Benjamin Keyz with this divorce. And she showed things. She opened up a can of worms, people. Let's be real about it. And he's very, very upset about it. Very upset about it. So there's been this, back and forth between them. Okay. And it's obviously, here's why it's true. If Benny, you've been watching Benny, his behavior. If it's not true, he's not even going to respond to it, or he'll say it one time. But the fact that you're butthurt and you're still doing this is not even his main channel. Just so you know, this channel is called. It's in the description box. This is called Benny Keyz 1.58 subscribers. And what he does is he makes all these other channels because of the attacks and shit that he does on people, they demonetize him, from what I understand. So I'm not hating on his business plan here or anything, but just so you see, if you're trying to find this video yourself, it's in the description box. That's where we're at with Nicolina.
You go to bed talking about me. You wake up talking about me. Shit, I bet you've asked your husband, can I scream your name as Benny? You know she calling you me when y'all in the throes, man. Come on, man. Quit that.
Okay, you know what? This is pissing me off. When I finally do get Lene on here, I'm gonna have to ask about penis size and on a scale from 1 to 10, 0 being 0, 10 being 0, how does Benjamin rank in the sack? Because when he gets aggravated or people get under the old skin piece, he will always attempt the significant other. Now, he has claimed that my wife is in the DMs. Where'd you get that one from? Conor McGregor? And it's just complete bullshit. Now here he is attempting to.
He commented on my shit. I blasted him. I told him to fuck off, and then I screenshot it and put it in my community where
Yeah.
it still is. And
Here he is attempting to try the same smear with Nicolina, saying that she's screaming his name. Look, the lady's kind of freaky, to be honest. She acts a lot of weird sexual things. She always talks about. So maybe she does, but I'll give the credit here and say that this is the way he does his things. I've been reviewing this guy forever. I know his little behaviors. I know what he does, and I know when he's trying to plant the seed, if you will.
So, Crystal.
So here is Crystal. I'm going to the comments. I'm going to let it play. Is he talking about Crystal, the ex, Crystal Crime Time, or both? Is my question. How about this? Is it? We'll make it easy. 1 for Crystal. Type 1 for Crystal's Crime Time. 2 for Crystal DX. If you want, somebody go get whoever the hell Crystal Crime Time is, and let's have her jump on panel.
Forensically, when shit happens, it's a forensic technician's job to try to look at the wound and then reverse design it and see how it happened. I don't know.
Hey,
you got that dent on your forehead, and I'm guessing they meant to hit you in the mouth, right? It's a substantial dent, right? I think if you had,
What's important? We're about to hear.
It says to Mark said to.
Nicolina's in here.
Yeah, I'm talking to him.
Nicolina, did you change your name? You want the link? Would you want to jump up? You're welcome to jump up, Nicolina. Listen, what Benny does here is very comical, people. He goes into this, he thinks he's like a deep poet. Like, he goes into this deep breakdown where he's trying to talk like all friggin' it's almost like prehistoric, and he's trying to present himself so educated. And we're looking at someone who looks like Abraham Lincoln on the $5 bill on crack. Talk to us like we're sitting here like educators, more philosopher. Professor, that was a good lesson. Like, no one's thinking that. Well, maybe the gang is. Maybe gang is. But just pay attention to the verbiage, the wordage, and everything else. Nick, you want to come up?
If you'd have called the Green Lizard, you could have saved 10% in 10 minutes. Or you could have been in great hands with Allstate. However,
I can't come up and getting ready to eat supper. Not a problem.
That fucking dent went all the way to the bone.
I just wanted you to have brain. Able to
now
defend yourself.
Typically when you're on a horseback, you're coming or going. But you decide, the route of locomotion. Bitch, you don't know if you are coming or you're going. And you know what? You're gonna be the reason. You're gonna be the reason why.
Interesting.
There's gonna be many uncomfortable evenings around your house because, bitch, you ain't making no money here. You costing this man money. That's if you believe there's even a man in this mix here.
Nicolina, let me ask you this real fast. Hold on, let me pause this. Nicolina, I've watched your stream and I do believe you.
There's no reason why. I believe
So this man did confirm to you that he was using, correct? And I understand the backlash that you're getting out of it. I do think that you did it in good intentions. I know that you did because I remember you presenting it and you said something that only somebody would say if they cared about somebody. and you said a lot, but you said you're better than that. You're better than that. That's not somebody exposing somebody. That's not somebody taking shots. That is something that somebody says when they care about another individual. In my life experience, she says, he told me, okay, there he's on the screen. He confirmed he was okay. She said a few times here. Sorry, I didn't know you changed your name, but all right. Let's get back to it.
I have seen all. I mean, you're gonna have to do something extraordinarily, epically phenomenal for me to brush my teeth and say your name again, right?
Very good comment on the screen.
I don't know what's lacking at your house or what there's too much of, but clearly there's something at your house that you're trying to stay away from. And this is the lesser of the evil for you. You don't have a music you can go run to. Like, you got dogs, like go pick up dog shit instead of coming here, right? Whatever you do something different.
It's sad.
Because this is like you trying to squeeze into a set of lingerie that ain't your size, baby. But you ain't got a friend around you that cares enough to say, hey, no. You're hanging out of that thing like a convertible. Like do something different or get you one of them little throws, Hawaiian throws, something, right?
Okay, this is him talking about the crystal person, I believe. All right, I think. Either that or...
It's hard when there's too many of the same name. You have no clue what the fuck is going on.
So, where are we at right quick? This is at 16 minutes and 52 seconds. What I want to take everybody, I want to show something because this is, for the people who may have bought this, I want to show you one thing that really got my attention. It's that, again, this link of the video is in the description. And this is going to be at 1 hour and 7 minutes and 48 seconds. Okay, let me play that. This is about his sister. This is all lies.
And I found myself where I put her at, right? Got a call from my mom the day after I get back from dealing with Don and all the shit in Tennessee. And she says, Ben, I need you to get up. I need you to go to Oak Cliff. Your sister's dead. I was like, that's not funny, Mom. I'll call you when I get up. I'm really tired. I drove straight through. And she's like, listen to me. Get up. Your sister is dead. I'm like, okay, so I'm in Plano. You know that because...
Okay, real fast. Here's how, and here's why it's debunking everything else. Well, first off, I don't have the video. If you search my channel for interviews with Benny Key's daughter, there's a few videos on my channel and all I did was take clips from the Jimbo at the stand. He had Benny's daughter on panel. Okay. So you can go to either channel and find it's at the end of the collab. It's at the end of the video on his channel where you see Lene, who is the person who's going to come up on link today, and Breezy. And they're talking about Benny's sister because it was a subscriber to ask about it. Okay, it went over my head, and Jimbo didn't even ask either lady what's going on with the sister. Okay, a subscriber did, and they were very confused. They said he doesn't have a sister. They didn't know, okay, that he did all this on YouTube. They didn't even know that. So now people are now explaining it to them. They're like, that's complete bullshit. Now, let's just say that for some odd reason, the cult members are going to overlook that. Well, what I could tell you but not show you is somebody who will be renamed nameless, who very much dislikes Benjamin Keyz, did one of those, find people things.
Oh, someone's suggesting that maybe he may be speedballing.
And you cannot find a sister on the family tree. So I just would like to say that and clear it up out there. What happened here was you have one of the main players in Summerwell's case, who just stirred up a lot of shit, coming back from Tennessee, is getting a lot of good graces, getting a lot of, the names out there. People are flocking to this channel because this guy has attached himself to this little girl's case that everyone is in love with. And he is doing a noble thing by going up there and defending the family. Later on, if we fast to the future here, he totally shit on the family. But at this part of the timeline, people are like, yeah, you are great. So as coming back from Tennessee, he used that momentum to say, hey, what had happened was my sister died. There goes the PayPals, the Cash Apps, and all, ding, 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 you got mail. I don't know what else to tell you. That literally happened.
Well, I live at your house now, but my wife wanted me over here for, her own
correct, JW.
purposes, right? Probably the last man that didn't have to pay for it, but I paid for it. Let me tell you what. They said, go down there. We'll be right behind you. And I do believe they had every intention
No,
on coming over there.
No,
in fact,
that's complete bullshit.
I lived about 40, 45 minutes away.
Hold on a second.
They lived less than 15.
Ma'am. Cleansing rain. Ma'am. No. This is not reality. This is not fiction. Unfortunately, what you're saying is not factual. It is not true. It has been debunked. You know what has also been debunked? A brain injury, which is said in this live as well. There's no brain injury. Now, there's disability, but it's not for a brain injury. It's not for a brain injury.
So I felt like the hand of God had reached down and touched my family and said, let that man progress through this day with his sister. What's left of it, right? I've been chased men out of there who've been over there getting her drunk, feeding her drugs, and my sister was a lesbian. Now, I know a lot of y'all saw. I chased a man out of there, about split his head to the white meat, spilled all this expensive whiskey out, and I said, okay, man, you can leave, or you'll be waking up when they revive you with a little adrenaline to tell you, man, we're gonna have to put you back under. And
where's the picture of the grave? Cleansing rain. Where's the?
Just heard what he said in the thing that there's no place because they spread her ashes. That's in this video.
Yeah, I'm not. Listen, I do not believe Benny Keyz. I believe family. I believe family. And yes, I get the whole, oh, well, it's a pissed off ex. I get that.
Shit,
I'm
pissed off exes when I tell you all.
exactly. That's what you want to get it from. But I understand people think, oh, they're just gonna. Why would they lie about that? They didn't even know about it. They had to. This is what I'm referencing you to go to Jimbo the Stand or go to my channel and find the interviews with Breezy, and you can see this play out in real time. You can see them. They're figuring it out in real time. They're like, "What sister? You don't have a sister." Because there was also like a lie about like some uncle or something like that.
If Nick's still in here, ask her. Or
It's all shenanigans. It's all shenanigans. Shenanigans. It was a hustle. Look, it's one thing to be a crisis actor and exploit Summer Wells on other people's dimes. It's another to exploit your own family.
Don't forget the day he supposedly found his bed, he spent the whole day texting you.
Very good point. Very good point. I want to tell you this, Cleansing Rain. You're talking to somebody who's been dealing with this guy for years. Let me put something on the screen for you. Let me show you what I told Benny Keyz the day his so-called stepsister or sister died. You know what he was doing? He was texting White Boy Radio. Let me show it to you. Let me find out what number this was, because he's called me from all of 600 fake numbers. So give me a second, please. Please hold. I'll put on Benny until we can confirm.
Oh, yeah.
And fix this hole in your head. I stood in the gap for her. So it only seemed fit, Lizzie, that I be the one that signed. So they took someone I knew my whole life. I don't remember life before my sister. They took away my whole life on a stretcher. It was fake, though. We got a fake coroner van. We got 2 fake coroner technicians. And I tell you what, these motherfuckers was on top of their game. They'd have made Brad look like a scammer, right? They even had this fucking receipt book where they fucking put all her info on it. And that's how you get her. It's how you retrieve her from the morgue, right? But hold on. Because you don't typically memorialize people that kill themselves like you do Dale Earnhardt, they discreetly had her cremated. So we had a get-together with all of her closest people in Denton at my brother's house. And they brought this 10-pound bag out. It maybe it's 20 pounds. And I had seen it before. But not like that. It was just out in front of the open. Like, it's like it was just like ashes in a tray. And Lizzie, you know what I did? Put a tree, Lacey's tree. Her mom had died a couple of years before that. And they put her mom around the tree, the ashes. So they put my sister with her mom, the ashes, right? So there is really no place that you can go with relative ease and have a moment with your sister, which I had many moments with my sister.
Hmm?
Something led me to have the last moment that I could be close to her.
This might be it right here.
Some of my brothers had, because she was the only girl, it's all boys. Some of my brothers were just dumping her ashes out. I think one of my brothers had gloves on. I reached in there barehanded, Liz.
Five numbers so far. I've counted.
This is my last chance
6,
to touch my sister.
7.
And my hands were sweaty. Let me step back. Before they brought her out of the box, I have the pictures. Even the dog was in on the scam, and the 150 people that were there. My brother's dog loved my sister. Everyone's dog loved my sister. When they brought the box out and before they had taken her, it isn't a cake box, right? So I remember people saying, "Oh, what kind of cake?" It's not a cake. It's human remains. He could have put it in something different, right? Moving forward, I had to touch her one last time. My hands were sweaty. You reach down in that bag and you're holding what is now bleach white ash, and it's got little lumps in it, a bone, and which is probably heel, femur, hip,
hold on, y'all.
Forehead, the real heavy duty bones in the body that just don't go away as easy as
I have it. I just gotta make sure I have.
Feeling her bones. And I dumped handfuls of ash. And I remember people were looking at me like, this dude's a fucking savage.
Benny stabbing the dog.
And I stood around for a long time after with her on my hands. And I remember I wasn't touching anything. I was being mindful. But then, Lizzie, the fake ashes that weren't my sister, when I went to wash them off, funny thing, you don't think about it because you can't see it. But the body fat, it mixes in with the ash. And then when you touch it on your hand, you don't even have to have sweaty hands.
Give me a second. This is not a lot of shit.
I could not wash her body fat off of my hands for the life of me. I mean, this situation was so fake, Lizzie, that my sister was being taken in the ambulance 3 to 5 times a week. When my mom got tired of going over there when they would call, I started going.
Here it is.
And there wasn't no her talking me out.
The status video.
No, bitch.
I'm trying to.
You want to go in the ambulance with all
Here's
these
the thing.
handsome?
I have these.
Because every time they come, you tell them how handsome they are. You want me to?
You ain't that tough now. You must have seen me knifing that dog, huh? You don't want to fuck with me no more, huh? Oh, you didn't see it? Here, look right now, bro. Watch right now.
Okay.
You watching?
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
You see it?
I got it. So I have my text thread is so long with this guy that, and I have like 6 or 7 numbers that he's texted me from. Just to prove it, I'll play some voicemails here in a second. But if you don't delete the thread and you text somebody back and forth like husband and wife, the older text will go away because it can only store so much, like your cache. However, I know that I emailed this to somebody. Let me see. What is this? It was actually, you know who I emailed this to? A detective, if you want to be completely honest. Here it is right here. Bam. Okay. Where is the screenshots though, Matt? Hold on. Hi, Matthew. When you get a chance, will you please send me the videos, text, etc. that you have regarding Benjamin Lindsay? Case number 21 dash blank, 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 blank. I need that information to be able to move forward with the case. As soon as I get that, I can start making some progress and contact Texas divisions. Here's the major crime unit, investigative services, blah, blah. Hold on a second. Show possible text. My email address has recently changed to blank. Please use the email just for forwarding links. Okay. Damn it. All right, whatever. I had a screenshot. It is in one of my Benny videos. I've played a friggin' video of this dude texting me on the day that his daughter dies. Excuse me. I totally take that back. That was the wrong thing. His sister dies. And I didn't know that this was a made up thing. So I'm like, he's like texting me.
Remember, you were like, no way.
Yeah.
You said there's no way anyone dies. You've been fucking with me
Yeah.
all day long.
He's texting me all the shit, and I'm like, dude. I'm like, forget about me. I'm like, go be with your family. I'm like, your sister died. This is not how people act. Okay. Usually people are grieving. Go be with your family. Forget white boy. He's like, and then he responds. He's like, this shit be happening every damn day. Like he's like all gangster. Like death is just like such a thing that happens so convenient in his life that this is just like no sweat off his balls. No, dude, you'd be broken if that really happened. Okay, I've literally played the screenshots on older lives, but going back looking for this shit, I did find this this video here, and also a few different things. Oh, I got some voicemails. I'm gonna send it to you. Let me see if I downloaded it. I have some voicemails of Benny, just to let you kind of hear what I'm talking about when I say his games don't work on somebody like me or even AB. Let me show you what he does. And I think I've played most of these, maybe not all of them, but we'll get through them tonight. Why not? Let me just find this Benny friggin' video I just had. The dog, wherever it's at, it would be. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay. Dog. I just had this motherfucker. What I do with it? There's so many emails I don't delete because especially like YouTubers and shit, I got like, this is crazy. I'm scrolling through it all. And that's what's taking so long. Ziggy. Josh. Oh, here goes Savage. Lizzie B. Savage. Look what I found. Lizzie B. Okay.
Someone just said his mom was in on it when he was lying about his sister.
Thank you.
Tough guy. I don't give a shit. You ain't that tough now. You must have seen me knifing that dog, huh?
So how do I screen this?
Tough guy. I don't give a shit.
Dave, do me a favor. How do I take this and
Download it. Email it to yourself. Hit the download.
Here, you help me out real fast because I want to show something else. Just take it, download it, and I'll just put my phone up with it, y'all, because that's about all I can do right now. But I want to read you these other things, and I will put them on the screen.
Tough guy. I don't give a shit. You ain't that tough now. You must have seen me knifing that dog, huh? You don't want to fuck with me no more, huh?
You didn't show shit on the goddamn video. Did anybody else see it? Because I didn't.
Oh, you didn't see it? Here, look right now, bro. Watch right now. You watching? You see that? You see me with that?
Goddamn mama sucked my goddamn.
Watch how I knife this dog, bro.
Suck the shit off my dick.
Watch this, bro. Watch. You watching? Look. You see it? Watch. See me come around the corner with that big ass knife? Watch.
I'll figure out how to get that on the screen. But I'm gonna figure out how to get it on the screen. That's old behavior. We all know about this. I'm gonna get that on the screen. You know what? I need that as a short anyhow. I'm doing that right now. I'm doing that right now. So anyhow, he talks about Lizzie B. Savage in this. And look, to be honest, I can't disagree with him as far as that goes. I think as I was looking for this, he was talking about her. So I'm going to show you the games that this one plays. But it's not about Lizzie B. Savage. It's about his ways. So I sent it to you, babe.
All right.
As I'm trying to find this text for this person who commented, I didn't realize he left me voicemails. But apparently he did. Let's have a listen.
You know what the old curves to be. Boy, quit me, bro. Quit being a hoe. If you got some shit to say to me, man, use your motherfucking outdoor voice. Not the fucking fingernails you eat up because you're so goddamn scary. You little bitch, you. Gotta give a fuck about none of that shit.
Gangster. Look, I gotta give it to him. He's watching my videos so much. He's looking at my fingernails, people. I do bite my fingernails. Okay, listen. He's very looking. So again, that doesn't hurt my feelings. Kind of surprised me, but what I'm getting at is what he does to women. He pays attention to detail. Okay, it kind of weirded me out. Like no one's ever commented that before, but you said it, and people. Okay, it's kind of weird. Maybe you have noticed that about me, but you've never said it. It was weird that he did. Right? Let me check some more voicemails. There's a lot with this guy. That was that. What's this one say? Incoming call. I've put all these on past lives. We've seen this behavior coming a long time over here on this channel. What's this one say? Weird. What's going on here? So this is this. I guess he doesn't realize that he didn't hang up or something on that one. played that one. I don't know. Let's check one more number that he has. Here we go. That's his number. Where's it at? Get down here. What's this one? This is the 469 number. No voicemails. This is going to be the 330 number. No voicemails. The 626 number. The 509 number. And the who's this? Lizzie YouTube. Look what I found. Lizzie YouTube. So yeah, this lady's a nutcase. I've already done a live on this lady, but he does bring her up, and it is weird shit, man. This lady is a bunch of weird. This lady has something wrong with her, I believe. What's weird is they fit right in together. I don't know why they fell out. I don't know why they would fall out, but you know. Let me play Benny. I'm gonna see what that lady emailed me about. I'm going way back, but let's hear what he says about Lizzie.
Carry you out there and put you on that stretcher with no panties on, or you want to put some fucking panties on? Because you're getting in the fucking bus. You are going to the hospital, right? You will never be able to trick me into leaving you home in a state and then finding out you fucking died the next day. I mean, this thing was a fucking Martin Scorsese deal. Let me tell you what.
Well, I'm trying to find.
I've been planning this thing my whole life because I knew
this might be right here.
One day I was going to run into a loser bitch from California.
He's claiming
whose mom's so stupid she fucked off the family fortune.
He's trying
on a man from Nigeria that probably lived in an aluminum doghouse.
It wasn't right? Nicolina. We're well past.
Not now, looking ass. 80,000 will take you all the way to fucking the Philippines, won't it?
Nicolina.
So,
Nicolina.
I say all that to say.
Is she in chat still? Yeah. Hey Nick, can I call you real fast? Do you want the dog video? I got it. Nick, I'm gonna call you real fast, all right? Real fast. I know you can't hit the link. Can you give me 3 minutes? Have you seen? Let me call you right quick. Hold on. What the hell? Call me, Nicolina, real fast, please. Call me. I must not have stored it. Should have been arrested for this bullshit. I don't know where it's at, people. We're going to find it. He's talking about Lizzie right here. This was 3 days ago, this live. He's talking about Lizzie right here. Somewhere in this live, he's portraying himself to be a federal agent. He started the live off very bitter about Nicolina. So it's not towards Nicolina. Then he goes to Crystal Primetime. I fast forwarded to 1 hour and 40-something minutes where he's now on Lizzie. Okay? I think this might be it. I don't know. I didn't finish it. I just cranked the live up. I want to see that. I can't watch the dog video. Yeah, it's very disgusting. Let's see. I'll either rewind a little bit back or fast forward. We'll find it.
Guess what? You ever heard the saying, you are where God puts you? You are where you're supposed to be. I don't know what you did in a prior life, but God is not treating you like one of his favorite, because they say the lost and the forgotten are God's favorite. They remain
He'd be an idiot
in his
if it was
favor.
on YouTube, not privatized it.
He likes the underdog
If this is true, with
that doesn't succumb to negativity and will fight every day of his life even with the positivity. Fighting something you know you'll lose, but doing it gracefully is what winners do, right? Winners don't care if they look bad and win. Losers like you, Brad, and Fizzle, you hoes rather look good and lose terribly, right? So,
He's making all these channels. I don't know. He's got like 5 channels. I've been keeping up with them, but
I mean, let me keep it real.
what's weird is this, people. There's a group of gang people. If I make a channel right now after this live is over and I just make a channel, you guys don't know where it's at. I have to tell you, hey man, subscribe to the 3rd channel, right? Or I put it in a Discord or a Facebook group. You guys have to know where to go to support, right? And by the way, in the description box, the 2nd channel, subscribe. White Boy Pushing Back. He always makes these channels and he has like 1,000 like that. Not hating on them or anything, but if you're not promoting them on your bigger channels for people to know where you to go, I think it's in Discord is how he gets people to follow these channels. But it's crazy that he does this, and this is just a rage stream. I just wanted to bring that up. It's crazy that the majority of the people following these new channels are all women acting like the horrendous things that have happened to other women and people that this guy has done things to. They are blind as a bat and they're like, yeah, well, it's not me. It was her. That is foolish to me, but it's very real.
When I started this whole endeavor,
I'm gonna skip to I think his wife.
When I started this endeavor,
let's skip forward a little bit.
How a glove is universal. You can take a glove off. A lot of times, take it off that right hand, turn it the other way, and put it on the left hand.
3 hours and 30 minutes. What's going on over here?
I can't support me, Bradley. I know he's got an addiction. So when it's feast, you can be there. But when it's famine, bitch, you got to get to farm because I need these pills and I need this and that, right?
Abe Lincoln all day.
So I believe Jesus makes no mistakes. But I believe that there are people you will encounter in life that have some sort of deficiency. This isn't because she has too much of something. This is because she's lacking, and in my opinion, more than one category of her personality.
Should I keep the gang on?
Hey, Lizzie, I mean, last we checked, you're homeless because the apartment you were staying in with your mom, it's rented by some whole other people now. So I don't know what it is you are doing, but I talked to Angie and them. They don't give a fuck about you. They're all those women very apologetic for the things they said to me because they listened to the words of a drug addict liar.
Okay, this has just got contradiction all over it. I'm only stopping it right now. Who is he talking about? Is this still Lizzie? He's still. I literally fast forwarded from an hour and like 40 minutes to 3 hours and 30 minutes. He's raging on this one hard. Lizzie must have did something to this guy bad. Because I can tell you from first experience, I've been under Benny Keyz skins multiple times. He's done a few lives about me. He's never raged for like over 2 hours about me. But at the same time, this is his decline. We know there's drugs and stuff going on. Man, this is a little bit nuts. Okay, we got Nicolene on the phone. Nick,
I just put her on speaker.
have you watched what's going on? You there?
Hey, yeah, I'm here.
Have you watched this live?
I have only watched bits and pieces. I tried to watch all of it, but I know like around hour 4, it looks like he's chopping up fucking something on his desk. No, wait, maybe that's the one after that. Never mind. No, I have not finished this one.
Okay, people in the comments of this video and someone who sent it to me are claiming that he is acting like a federal agent. Okay. I'm listening to this. You're brought up in the very beginning. You know, he's saying this and that. So I don't think it's towards you. Okay.
Okay.
Then he goes to this Crystal person, Crystal's Crime Time, whoever this is. I'm thinking it might be the ex-wife. It's not the, so.
Oh no, that's definitely towards Crystal, his ex-wife.
Okay. So in this live somewhere, in this 4-hour live, he apparently makes a threat about, after he's claiming that you have police over at your house and doing all this. The irony is, in this live somewhere, I trust my source 100%. He claims to be a federal agent and there's some type of like unwritten, like coded threat behind that. So you haven't seen it, you don't know that.
I have not seen that part. No.
If you scroll down in the description box on this video that I have, this live, you'll see I put the live. And if you hit the live, look at this, I don't know if you can see the screen right now, but as I scroll down to the, not the live comments, but the regular comments, where is it at?
But now it makes sense though, because someone else actually mentioned that. I've seen it a couple times, him claiming to be a federal agent. People clearly heard that because I've seen people leave comments on his post that, why are you acting like you're a federal agent?
Right here. Benny, I think it's pretty devious to pretend to be a federal agent. I mean, when you think about any of the reasons a person would do this, it makes them dangerous. I hope I'm wrong. And it's the comment with the most likes. And that person is completely different to who, the person who sent it to me said the same thing. And I know that person. They're very good with their sources and their information. They're very hip to the YouTube streets. It's not one of these people that sends you something and they're so out of whack of what they watched. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, but I was just asking if you watched it because you were brought up too. But
I know he brought up my daughter, he brought me up. I've seen those clips. I've watched maybe 30 minutes of this one. It's hard to follow his word salad when he's like this.
yeah.
And I know he signed his, I believe his divorce was final yesterday, and he's troubled. He is using drugs, he's not sleeping, he's got underlying mental health issues, and he's got to take the psych eval, he has to do all this drug testing, like, he's probably not following any of it, you know?
Yeah. I know you cared about the dude, and it seems like even though we have a different opinion on him, I do know that I feel that you genuinely cared about him, and that's what you said. And now, correct me if I'm wrong, but now it's like you betrayed him, and now there's all this beef, right?
Yeah, yep.
And
I I cared about him as a human being. I mean, he's not somebody I would trust or keep, be close to. Sorry, my dogs are acting up. And when he told me that he was using heroin, I mean, my mouth dropped.
yeah,
It's a death sentence, you know?
Well, yeah, he does look like that, man, because I've heard other creators try to downplay what you said or try to make your words a lie. But clearly, if you look at him, he's you said it best in the comment earlier. He's diminishing. He's disappearing. He's shrinking.
I mean, and it was in a text message, so it's not like it's a prove it type case. I showed the screenshot. He literally told me heroin in a text message. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's a very good true. I don't remember. It was one of the groupies just trying to debunk you or whatever.
Mommy says hi and she loves you.
Tell I love her too. And hello. Tomorrow.
Yeah, I told
But yeah, that's what I wanted to clear up. I guess I'm gonna have to skip. I guess I'll just scroll through this and if I find it, I'll text. I have Noel text you the timestamp.
I want to hear it.
But if you look at the comments, it said, I appreciate you reaching out. Thank you.
Thank you, Nick, for everything.
Okay, that was cool. That was cool. Let me check on the X. Let's see if Lene has hit me back about the call here. She's probably viewing, if anything. Let me hit some comments. I wish no harm on anyone. Feel so bad for the little boy. Very good comment. He is not a federal agent or a snitch. He is a drug addict talking crap. It's sad. Well, yeah, I agree with some of that comment. I don't think he's a snitch now. In the past, he was. Which is weird because in the beginning of this live, he's talking about Nicolina and cops being over the house and this and that. I'm not 100% on caught up with what Nicolina has been doing or whatever has been happening. But he is portraying an image about police being at her house and this and that. He basically is saying that that somebody's snitching at Nicolina's house, which is also comical. This guy has made videos talking to police, asking to snitch. He's not a snitch right now because he's getting open cases, but this is one of his go-to moves. One of his go-to moves. Don't believe me? Look at this. Watch this one. This was also comical. Made a video about it. But here goes Benjamin. When he finds out I got arrested, watch this. It's one of his go-to moves. Back to the point of what he does to women and tries to do over here doesn't work. 7 hours of police body cam footage. You snitch. Told me you know you snitch. We finna see you snitch. But you fucking Italian whop you. I'm about to call your probation officer now. I'm going to file harassment charges because you've been harassing me for 2 years. You said what your bitch ass always does is with somebody has more power than with you. You perceive, this is not, I can read very well. This is what he typed. I'll restart. See what your bitch ass always does it with somebody has more power than you. With you perceive is you're weaker than them. You say they swatted you. Were called your, I don't even know what he's talking about. They called your PO bitch ass little fucking Italian pussy. No, you fucked up. Snitch on your switch work. Well, dude, you got the body cam. Where's the exposed video where I snitched? You don't have it. Never happened. Because you don't understand the system. I got tased. They put me to the hospital. But my point is, he always wants to make you, they're trashy pimps. They make you what they are. You're on the drugs. You're on drugs. Don't look here. Even though I look like Abraham Lincoln, you're doing the drugs. You're a snitch. It's the same thing. Let's find this federal agent thing. I can't. We got to find it.
Who would prefer to go to Tennessee to try to mandate some truth around all these fucking lies? What you're doing is a war against a man you're in bed with. You can't even affect your money situation. How the fuck are you going to affect somebody else's money situation here? You cannot.
I'm skimming through about 20 minutes.
That one person was always me. You didn't care if the other 39 million people saw it, just so long as I didn't see it. You tossed in my fight. Well, this is the thing. Let me tell you about that fight. The flyer for that fight had 2 pictures of you. You beat the shit out of your own self. We just sat back and watched it. Because when the money train stopped for Brad.
Okay, he's still talking about Lizzie.
To tell Mosette how she's wrong.
Let's see where we're at right now. Mosette, who's this?
You don't really want to be a language analysis expert. You just still have a point to prove to Mosette. That's all.
Okay, who's Mosette?
Thank you, Kate. That's all. You're just like an old 1990s rap song. Anything you can do, I can do better. That may be so. But when you leave,
Check out the hairpiece, though. Well, can someone snag a screenshot and please DM me this? Can we get a close up on the hairpiece? If that don't look like a toupee, I don't know what is. Look at the length of beard to hair measure. I mean, this is comical, people. Look at the shoulder striations and the pectorials. This guy might be Mr. Olympia. Now, how could you really have the courage, the balls to say that, no, I'm not using drugs? That'd be a lie. That'd be a lie. My nigga.
All right.
That'd be a lie, my nigga.
Screenshot coming to you.
Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Out of control. Let's find it. Hold on. Let's find it.
things thin and lacking, how hard does it suffer while you're making something else look really good?
Wow. Oh my God, it's bad.
I do not know. I mean, you ran to the aid of someone. Let me just be very honest. Fizzle, you're such a fucking drama queen. You've been all over the world on the phone. What I said to you in the email, I'll pull them up tomorrow. I said, Fizzle, I'm getting ready to make some calls because just like you, I know how to use the phone real good. Ran straight to Nicolina, tried to get Nicolina involved. Nicolina assures her, we're going to get a hold of the DA and we're going to look at this as a threat. Not a threat at all. What you did was you made me better. So now I'm operating like a steamroller on an old highway, but it's silky smooth. Silky smooth. Thank you, Ms. Osborne.
Okay, I'm having a feeling we're about to get to it right now because he's talking about DAs and this and that. Don't know what the deal is with Fizzle. I tip out of Tiffany Marie's chat. She's been saying something about this lady Fizzle. I think Fizzle is the lady that explains it all actually.
She says Nick says he has a credit card in his hand right here, and he's chopping rock. I think he's chopping rock.
Okay, so this might be where we see some chopping of the lines up. That explains it. If I'm understanding this right, Fizzle has this dude's account and the Google AdSense. Yes. Of course it is. I did a video on this. So he had to branch off. Now I understand where all this hate's coming from because whatever channel this is, again, the link's in the description of this video. He's got to rebuild the people, and he'll do it. Benny's good at that by all means, but he's got to get a different Google AdSense and all this other type of stuff. He's got to get away from this person, Fizzle. Again, this is a gang divorce, so I'm not 100% on with it, but it also could be the lady Fizzle. I don't know her. I know Nicolina a little bit. Like I said, I think Nicolina honestly cared about him. Maybe the other lady did too. I don't know. Let's see if we see a line getting chopped up. Now, we've seen this before. Let's have a look. Look at the hair, though. Hair. I'm not only, what does the guy say? I'm not only a client, I'm also the president. Did he mute himself?
Thank you. I mean, I have raised my son in a way
He's definitely doing something down there.
that he yearns
100%.
to please, right? He's
Well,
going to go do
let's
something
run that
that he
back.
knows is good
Let's run that
so
back.
that he can look back
The
and
shaking
feel
of
that
the
good
hand.
feeling
Know what that was?
of seeing his dad.
I'm going to
Good
tell you what
boy.
that was. Watch this. Here's what that was. That was popping open the bag, pouring it out into your hand, and squeezing it to make dust or powder, right? Or pressing it together. I don't know what it was. That's dropping your hands. Yeah, pop the bag, and the old squeeze game, okay? And then when you're done with the squeeze game, what do you do? So next would come to properly chop it, and then we have to get a utensil, like maybe, I don't know, a straw or a pen, if we got the pen. Let's just see if that was that step one. Did we just notice step one? Let's run this back. This is step one, I think. Let's have a look.
Come over here and take a look.
Yeah.
Spoil Rod, what's up, baby? I meant to call you, Queen, but I've been fighting an uphill journey all day.
Now this is from the beginning.
I have that phone right here, and I'm gonna call. Then the world
Let
would
me
be.
enlarge it.
So,
Wait, that's
but it was all meant to be because if I didn't answer the calls, it wouldn't have played out like it did today.
what happened.
So
I was looking at her thing here. That's definitely.
I had to do what I had to do.
There we go. I enlarged it for you guys.
It will come,
There we go.
Lila. It will. I mean,
Now I'm going to the chat. I made it as big as I could.
Take that right, there you go.
there's a line that the old man, the old sheriff,
This
says.
is true
in,
too. Could be. It could be.
No Country for Old Men. He says, if this isn't the real problem, or if this isn't the
Problem.
problem,
That comment. Karma.
it'll sure do until the real one gets here.
Karma is a queen.
Hey, Kate.
You might be right, but
And that's just a truism in life,
doesn't he
right?
just roll them out in the open
Um,
regularly?
It could always
I don't
be
know.
worse. But while it's busy playing out terribly, you also got to know there's a light in the end of the tunnel.
Debbie, thank you
Right,
for
like-
that.
I've had some of the most obscure people in terms of, like, if I told you this person contacted me and says, hey, Benny, man, look, I know it may look like I want you to lose online. I don't want you to lose. I want you to win. I know you're a good daddy. We all know you're a good daddy. Right? It's just the people who didn't have a good daddy that'll jump on the bandwagon. Like, the only reason Fizzle is getting handled like this is because she chose to run to Nicolina. Like, you're about to be a pamphlet, language analysis. I don't want to say expert, but
All right, slowed it down a little bit.
I was gonna say, is this one?
whatever.
It's at 0.75.
There's no way.
It's a tad bit.
You gonna get expert status in 1 year of fucking adopting all of Mozette's theories on it, right? I mean, you had her do a Jody Sue breakdown. She gave you the video, and then, thank you, Selena. And then Mosette didn't like the commentary, so she pulled the video down and she struck Penny.
Let me raise this up for you guys.
So then Penny and Her Majesty calls the good doctor at like 11 at night and attempts to use her limited housewife knowledge of CSI to tell Mosette how she's wrong. You don't really want to be a language analysis expert. You just still have a point to prove to Mosette. That's all.
Who the hell's Mosette?
Thank you, Kate.
Somebody explain it. As hard.
That's all.
So he teams up for, wait, what did I say?
You're just like an old 1990s rap song. Anything you can do, I can do better.
You know, I thought that, Janie, I thought that my
That may be.
I thought that because you know why I thought that?
I thought it too. I was just thinking.
Did you see him look at his arm?
I swear to God, the only thing I was listening for is it can't be good because he's not cooking it. I would have heard the later flip. You gotta cook fentanyl. You gotta cook.
But we don't know what we don't know what drugs he's doing. Yeah,
No,
you have to
I'm
cook
saying
some
if
drugs.
If it was those drugs that I mentioned, you have to cook them.
Correct. But what if
I didn't hear that. Now, if he's pulling it, he could be pulling anything. I mean, it could be coke, it could be pills, it could be any fucking thing. You don't have to cook it all, but you know.
So I definitely don't think it's a joint. It could be, but
I was looking close to that. I was looking to see if maybe he had a spike in his
Here's why I don't think it's a joint, and this is not me making him do hard drugs. It's not what I'm doing. Here's why. I've been covering Benny a long time. I know I can think back and remember him in his car. He'll roll a doobie up, right? He'll walk at the 7-Eleven, grab the blunt and all that type of stuff. He'll go back to the car and he'll roll one up right there in front. He's not trying to hide it. Okay. And most YouTubers that burn, they don't try to hide it. So okay, I get it though with the drug test. Let's be fair with the drug test and it could be weed. It could be weed. He's got to take a drug test. It could be weed. He's smart enough to not do that in the open with upcoming court case. It could be weed. It could be weed. It could be weed. It could be the old smear. Pop the old bag open, smear it, and then all we need is a credit card and utensil. This is at the very end of the live.
They said right there. I was thinking this too. It takes less time to roll one.
Very good point. Very good point now.
Not bullshit.
Very good point now.
See if there was any kind of like spike paraphernalia.
Yes, Running Bear. I've been smashing this dude. I told him, you don't want no problems a long time ago. He fucked around and found out. Debbie Nielsen put a good comment on here. You said that, I had it on the screen for a minute before I play this again. You said something about his baby mom. I don't know where it's at. There's a lot of people commenting.
Yes, and it looks like a little piece of cotton.
Shout out to everybody in here.
Can we do a quick rewind?
Yes, we're going to play it now. Shout out to everybody in here. If you guys could, as I play this, look, I already sent this to Lene, and she's probably watching it. She tried to join in the beginning. Y'all give some support to not only Lene, but Crystal as well. And if you go back to my latest Benny videos, I pinned their comments. They're in my video chats a lot regarding Benny, but give them support, some positivity is my thing that I ask. Let's play this. What do you want me to do? Go back to what?
Rewind it just a tad bit. Somebody mentioned that they thought they saw a rolled cotton ball in his finger.
Okay, I'm gonna play this from the start. Here's the deal. Look, he looks at his arm. So when she put that comment in, I was already thinking it, but
you can see he's looking down. He does the shoulder.
he looks at like it's like it looks like he's looking at his vein. Like watch, right?
Like which one you can get?
Yes. I'm rewinding it here. It's slowed down to 0.75. Okay, let's have a look. Do I gotta move the screen up and down, or is it good?
I am actively on the hunt
Just zoom in. Don't let.
to financially reparate anyone who has
Look at his fingers, Jamie says. Okay, hold on.
who has a story to tell about Lizzie. I don't want your run-of-the-mill shit.
Hold on.
A bitch that thinks like
Get this damn closed caption out of here.
Oh.
I got closed caption off. Let's do this again now. Okay.
this is scandalous. So there's some real shit out there about her somewhere. Like a woman that thinks like this.
What? That sounded to me like he opened up a bottle of water. Okay, let's do this step by step. What do you think? What do you think this is?
Replay it. It sounds
all right. What we want?
Here's
Here's what I think it is. It sounds like a beer can getting opened or a water bottle getting opened.
It could have been the water plastic.
I think it's the water bottle. I think it's the water bottle. You need water. You need water to bang something. Listen, people. Let's have a listen on the. There it is, right there on the screen. It's a water bottle. Is that what is that? Soda? What is that? Hold on, I can do something here. Hold on.
That's a plastic bottle.
Wait, let's see what this is. Let me see if I can make this bigger.
There you go. There's that one.
Is that a water bottle or soda? Okay.
It looks dark. It could be soda, or it could be a dark label.
Man, I paused it and just let me do this again.
Wait, can you rewind a tad bit?
Hold on.
He reaches over and extends his arms.
All
Maybe
right.
we can zoom in and see his veins.
If that's water,
Right.
we're on to something. If that's a water
Long
bottle,
time coming.
because she says that she sees the Q-tip.
And
Okay. Default. What is this? Now this juice.
I couldn't be more enthused
Theater mode seems to be where it's at.
that you made it about my sister. right?
We're still in.
I'm hoping we are investigating.
We're gonna solve the crime.
And that old Denty 5 head here.
Kids sick, someone said.
Okay. Okay. He's looking at something. Look at damn, look at that. That's what you call eager eyes. Eager eyes.
Yeah, that right there, that's that whole process that he's about to start from the
Did anybody
part, making it, pulling it, that's that.
Anybody catch these eager eyes? Take a look. Take a look at these eager eyes. I'll pop
Our kids.
People don't realize pulling a rig is a very addictive process.
She's furthering all of this, right?
Yeah, just take the cap.
So I don't know.
Oh, he has tattoos.
Eager eyes. Bam. I'm a beast. Eager eyes. I'm gonna play it. Watch this stare. Watch this stare.
Crushing or making a thumb.
That's either, as a man, that's either an attractive hiney,
No, it's not.
or if I'm addicted, that's what I'm about to do. Eager eyes. About 3 seconds stare.
I got a
Bam.
special.
Hold on.
Explain to them.
Special optic. I'm looking at you now through.
It's not just the shooting up. The whole process of preparing
Yes.
it, pulling it, and putting it in the spoon, mixing it.
So, yeah.
Pulling it to the point. That's the eager eyes. That's why the
Yes.
personality starts.
So yes, anyone who's ever shot up drugs, and for the record, he's admitted to having hepatitis C, which comes from shooting up with needles. The process, you have someone who shoots up, okay, in a nutshell, okay, is not only addicted to the drug, but addicted to the process. The process is the shooting up the needle, okay? It is a thing. If you don't believe that, do your own research, okay? So that is what Noelle's trying to say from the back. The problem is we have, we have Jamie that said, Jamie or Janie? Jamie says that she sees.
Everybody sees different things, so we're all looking for everything. It's like fucking,
Well,
where's Waldo?
I got to follow Jamie's theory because I literally thought about it and I didn't say it. She's claiming that he has a piece of cotton in his hand, okay? If that is the case, and I could pause it, without a doubt, there's absolutely no debate, he's shooting something up. Because just in case you don't understand this, you get the spoon, you put the drug in the spoon, some drugs require you to put water on it and then cook it, and then you take a Q-tip or a filter from a cigarette and you squeeze it really good together like a circle, and you throw it in there, and that's what you're pulling the dope out of. Okay? You take the rig, you put it on the cotton, and you pull it back.
It's the entire process.
Yes.
The addiction starts when you are preparing it.
So if there is a little piece of cotton in his hand, there's nothing. You're not going to change my mind. The way that he looks, me knowing that he used to shoot up, I don't care what gang tries, it's not happening. So I'm gonna try to look at this. We are looking now for a piece of cotton in the hand. Okay.
Oh, also when he gets
Lizzie, and see right to your soul, right?
That's to me, honestly, that looks like Dr. Pepper. There it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, everybody's saying that. But I'm saying when he gets up, he walks.
I am actively on the hunt
Really?
to financially reparate anyone who has a story.
Okay, what the fuck did he just grab?
Okay, look at his arms, close.
What the hell did he just grab? Because he took it and went right underneath the camera. Okay, something he just grabbed right now is what? Okay, let's do this again.
This is insane. Professional junkies.
Yeah, we're breaking. Listen, he does it.
Is really hard to understand. Right? And what's crazy is did a lot of defending of Brad. Not one time did he ever. This is the kind of woman is the
What
kind of
is the grab at?
woman that like lures little boys with GI Joes and shit.
340.
You know, I don't want to say the
It's
rest.
348. No,
Oh,
right here.
I don't know, man. Like this thing here is really hard to understand.
Oh, what is that? They just grabbed a little table.
Right? And what's crazy is did a lot of defending of Brad. Not one time did he ever defend you. But while you don't really want to be a language analysis expert, you just still have a.
I know for a
This
fact
live
that
is.
he's more of an opiate attitude right now.
So they're telling me that he goes to the bathroom and comes back.
He gets up and he walks, but I'm asking if he stopped at the sink.
Point to prove to Mosette. That's all. Hey, I'm putting together a video now of. You got a lot of shit to lose, and mainly that's just experience. Now, I can see the usefulness in that, if only for one thing. If the FBI is monitoring shit like that, and that they're keeping a close eye on the people that will interact on Great Fetish, knowing that that's a fledgling rapist in the making, right? That's where it would be useful.
Lighter.
Other than that, all it does is it's actually.
This could be a blunt.
I hear they're making a great deal of anime pornography. I'm a grown ass man, dog. I don't give a fuck about no cartoons.
No, because he didn't lick it. You got to lick the blunt, and then you run the lighter across it for it to dry up. His hands are below the whole thing, so he didn't lick it. But I believe here's important, people. 25 minutes left. Here's the thing. We are now trying to decipher what dope it is, but we cannot get distracted because he's talking about FBI. This is also the main thing about the federal agent. So I'm going to play it, and I'm going to jump to the comments because I need you guys to help out. We're looking for federal agent. We're looking for what the dope is. And I just kind of like ran the fast forward thing here. He's doing a lot of moving coming up. So let's group think. Go in the comments now.
You making cartoons have sex that looks so real.
Slow-mo
so
again?
You can get kids.
I don't know if I can really. It's already.
Corporate America wants your kids addicted to pornography, cigarettes, and alcohol, all at right about 13. Meanwhile, you've got fucking legislators now trying to put the power of sexual consensuality.
We definitely are.
In a 12-year-old.
Never. Hey, listen. Takes one to know one.
You make it so they can't buy beers, cigarettes, drive a car, any of the things that could be dangerous to themselves or the general public. They can't do those things until the public feels pretty secure that they got a fair idea about it.
There's a code right there. He just grabbed the license.
Nicolina fucking told you that earlier.
Okay, so he literally just grabbed his license. All right. We are beyond weed at this point.
I told you.
So he grabs the license. Okay.
I feel like we're in like a fucking.
But no,
she's dead ass right.
Just
cut it up. Okay, he just cut it up. What a moron! This dude's on probation and everything. Okay, look. Okay, here's the deal. Pay attention. I just rewinded a few minutes. Pay attention, okay? He's gonna grab the credit card, and then you're going to hear him literally dice it up.
He could be crushing it and getting ready to stick it in the spoon, or
let's have a look.
Terrorist.
Snort it.
Look, y'all. Look.
And almost showing your vagina, because I understand that the trend back then was to have so much hair on it that you couldn't even see anything. Like that was the bikini, right? Oh, that's getting so. It is getting
Wait, fast
to
forward.
the point now where it's so extreme. Terrorists, and dangerous to themselves and, or the general public.
Work. Here we go.
They can't do those things until the public feels
Here.
pretty
4
secure
minutes,
that
1 second and 15
they
seconds.
got a fair idea about it, right?
4:01. So if you're watching this replay, the description box in the link, I have the link to the video. 4 hours, 1 minute, 16 seconds, credit card is yanked. Following this, he goes, listen, he's going right to the table for the chop up. Listen here, 4:01:16. Someone put it in the chat. 4:01:16. 4 hours, 1 minute, 16 seconds in the chat.
But no, let's
Not even trying to
let's
hide it.
give 12-year-olds don't even do their own laundry.
Bro, you're talking about.
So if we give every 12-year-old the right to have sex with whoever they want, hopefully the 12-year-olds will pick situations like Jimbo at the stand. Someone who
what is he even talking
could
about?
have their
12-year-old
mom do her laundry, keep her chore list going. I don't know. But they say 12-year-olds have a voice about their sexuality.
What?
They shouldn't. Because 12-year-olds having a voice about sexuality.
He gets a timeout. We're muting him for 30 seconds. He's saying some weird ass shit.
To try to go after a sexual experience with them.
Okay, what we got going on now?
I mean,
Can't find it. Up. Okay.
I mean, anatomically,
Right.
and I don't know deep into it, but anatomically,
That's exactly what the hell is that? I pause it at a what is that? Look at the screen.
I'm looking. I can't.
What do you
Is
mean?
that you?
This people, what the hell is that?
That's a fucking point, isn't it?
Somebody zoom in on that.
Is that a
We're at
fucking
4 minutes and 2. We had 4 hours. What the hell is that?
It looks like. Here, I'm coming to you.
That was an accident. Okay, so
That looks like a point.
So he
Dark tip. Look, the bottom there. It looks like a thick. That's the plunger base, isn't it? Cover.
I don't know. I don't think so. There's something weird going on. It's not a. It looks like it could be. That's a razor. You know what that is?
No,
Let me tell you right now what that is. That's a barber's razor. Remember I was telling you I want to get one so I can line my head up the right way? Look. You see them in the movies and shit.
Yeah.
It's not like it's not
the
a
same kind I would use to slice your throat if you fucked around.
yes. It's not a big.
Exactly.
It's not a big razor, but it's a lineup razor. It's exactly what that is. It's a lineup razor. That's what that is. 4 minutes.
Screwdriver? Could it be a screwdriver?
It's not a screwdriver.
No. Yeah.
Let's see what
that looks to me. It looks like it's the tip of a point. With
4
an
minutes,
orange cover on it.
4 hours and 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Put it in the chat. Okay, we get the 4:01 and 4:02. That's a Bic. That's a shave razor, a barber razor.
It's a kill your husband if he fucks around razor.
men that are well endowed. That's not anything they're interested in.
So it's at 4 hours and 2 minutes of a live stream that is 4 hours and 25 minutes long. So what we have going on here is preparation for the high. We're setting it up as we're dragging, I guess, Lizzie still. And once it's all set to go, we're going to hear the...
Rewind. We have somebody requesting a rewind.
Okay, 1 second. Give me 1 second. I want to see... We're going to go back.
Could it be something...
Right, because it's...
Could it be something that's
let me
a crack pipe or a meth pipe?
It's like your foot is way too big to go into a little kid's
That's
shoe.
totally it.
It could be.
I think it is.
And
What is
to
that?
do that,
Spice has the.
He just did there
it
again. Hold on.
takes a
It's a dental
lot
school with a flat and little.
Hold on.
tip.
more.
He just, God damn it, Benny.
I don't
There it is. What's this going on? There it is right there. You can't really see it. Hold on.
even know.
There it is. What the hell is that? Is that a lighter? What is? There's another shot right there, babe. Look. See it?
No.
It's right there.
Look. Tell me that's not the fat bottom cover of the fucking plunger.
Oh, I can't say it. It's like
It-
it's like bendy.
Well, it
Any
all
of the
looks bendy. You know,
dynamics,
pen
but-
or a pencil, and it looks like it's rubber.
I guess if you're going to unalive them after that, well then,
Well, okay, what do we got going on now? There. What? Okay, it's in his hand right there. He switched hands with it. It's right here. What the hell is that?
That looks like a phone. No.
No, it's like wooden.
No.
that's your plan. But to just
Damn.
go after that.
There it is right there.
All right. Wait.
That looks like that's a big lighter. That's one of those big grill lighters, babe.
No, it's not.
Hold on, I'll be right back, y'all. I'm gonna show you what it is. Watch this.
You can tell by that. I don't think so. I don't think so. Look at that evil look on his fucking face, though. I could see, like, that being like some kind of creeper staring in a fucking window.
Hold on. Tell me
You took it last night, Dodo.
All right, this is what it is, man.
I don't think so.
So here's my guess, people. Here's my guess. Here's my guess. Look at the screen. Bam. Check it out. This is a different color and all, right? Because when he was waving it around, the thing was bending like I'm doing it right now, right? It's one of them crack lighters. You know, you light the grill with. My guess. Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. What's the guesses here? Lori, good share. I appreciate that, Lori Shortlegs. Hey, look, if you don't have a Capital One card,
What did Lori say?
she shared my referral code. Look,
Oh, very nice.
if you use that referral code, man, and sign up for Capital One. If you don't have a Capital One, use that referral code because I will get $100. It used to be 500. That's like the best. They'll give you 500 credit. It's no gimmicks, nothing like that. If you don't have one, it's the best way you can support. Just use the link and get one. So I think it's one of them lighters. I could be wrong. Slow-mo. It already is in slow-mo. What are the guesses here? For the grill. Yep. But okay. You know what? It absolutely is a grill lighter. Here's what's happening here. When he stood up, he had a lighter. A screwdriver maybe, but that has nothing to do with it's too flimsy and you don't need a screwdriver. He just chopped up something on the desk. A screwdriver, you know what it could be also? It's not a pen, is it? Fireworks lighter, also a beach lighter, grill lighter, all that. We're breaking this shit down, people. We're getting close. We're sleuthing old Benny, are we? Benny, you fucked around and you're gonna find out. We know what it is. We're about to get there. There's too many light bulbs going off right now. There's too many light bulbs going off right now. And for the love of God, if we can't figure it out, the chat will carry it along. People will be playing the stream all night. The true crime community, they're gonna figure it out.
Because the
Yeah, it is one of them fucking. Let me run that back.
No, it didn't sound
Babe,
like
that is
But
all
we
day a
heard
lighter.
a regular lighter. We didn't hear a grill lighter.
Okay, this is a grill lighter. Watch, people. It's at 4. Damn, I can't hit the 40250. Okay, watch this, y'all. Watch this.
I guess if you're going to unalive them after that, well then that's your plan. But
Stop trying to do the way the screen, dude. Your hand.
To just go after that.
Oh, that's way too long. Way too
Look. That's a grill lighter. Look at the screen.
Okay.
Okay, wait. There's a better one.
Yeah, you're
Now
right,
look at it.
could be.
Hold on.
The anatomical difference.
Okay, so it could be a grill.
That is an interest.
It's coming up. Hold on. Here we go.
Really, anyone except for the ones that it does interest, right? So
What?
Okay, far right, bottom right, far right.
All right.
No, I'm taking it off slow mo. I can't take slow mo Benny lol.
That's like a horrible trip.
we now live in a culture of
Still on slow mo.
these public shooters.
But not
They're
as
getting
bad.
wider and wider. I mean, you haven't had a public shooting by anyone of color other than Asian.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot.
Right?
He's very distracted.
Black folks don't go out and kill white people at breakneck speeds. No.
People, that is a goddamn grill lighter. Thank you, white boy, for your assistance.
All right, great. It's a fucking grill lighter. Now move on, motherfucker.
People, Exhibit A is this. People, look at the screen. Exhibit A is this right here. So we now can conclude that Benjamin has grabbed the license off of I don't know what that is, bookcase. We can confirm that this is getting difficult here. You're right.
He would have
You're
to
right.
hold the spoon up
You're
too
right.
high if he used a grill lighter to burn
You're
it.
right.
If he used a grill lighter, the spoon would be all the way up here.
This is what he's doing, people.
And I'm always right.
He grabbed the driver's license off the thing. You can clearly see it. He's cutting something up. He's holding a lighter. Addicts in the house. Okay. What's left to do? We got to burn the dope, add water, and throw a cotton in there. Pull it and bang it. Jamie claims to have seen a cotton. I haven't seen the cotton yet. I'm not saying she's wrong. I think she's on to something. People,
Okay,
there's
so-
no disputing that's a license. There's no disputing that's a grill lighter. There's no disputing he was cutting something up.
It's coming.
So let's look for the cotton.
At least something's coming.
Certain groups of black folks been focused on only killing other black folks,
Oh
right?
my God, this game is killing.
It's white people.
He's got the tweaker neck too.
The irony of putting white people below black people as you're literally about to inject some type of substance on a live stream is comical.
Every time he moves his arms, I try to see if
It's
I
the
can
disgruntled, entitled white person, usually male, 20 to 40 or 50, with a disillusionment and a disenfranchising that you can only find matched in JLR.
Okay, here's the thing, people. I want to say this point. Benny doesn't slip like this usually. He dropped his hands below the table because he's self-aware of what to show on the internet. In my opinion here, we're about to crack what it is. We're almost there. We're looking for cotton, and that's it. But in my opinion, this whole live he did, he was already high. I've been dealing with this guy a long time. He does not slip like this. He's waving around that barbecue lighter like a mofo. Benny's really not that dumb. He isn't. I'd love to tell you he is. I clown on him all the time. But he's slipping hard right here, is what I'm telling you.
Right. Now, had JLR never went and did the 10 years.
That is a goddamn barbecue lighter, people.
Okay, great, but it's still not that because
Years for the wire fraud,
you have to hold the spoon.
He's looking down. He's looking down.
he would have been a shooter.
Between his legs.
No, babe, you're right. Here's why. You said he had to either burn or cook the dope.
Right.
So first I'm thinking, why would he cut something up? He cut it. He's preparing it. He cut it.
Well, yeah. Well, that's the whole process. It's absolutely not. It's not any type of speed because you can see by his demeanor, his face.
Yeah, no, that's.
No, I mean, unless it was like like a heroin-based fucking Molly, but there's no good the Molly's not like the good pure.
No,
that
no.
Give you. Now it's all whatever shit they put in it, which would have fentanyl, which would explain, or even it could be trank. But he's not using a speed.
He's slowed down. He's not wired up.
But if he crushed pills, he could do that. He wouldn't have to cook it. However, we heard that later.
Somebody said Delata, but where is that coming from?
He wouldn't have to cook the laudis to bang it. He would only have to.
But he knows he don't never want to go back there.
Put the water and
right.
Cotton and load it.
He has no more time to get.
Why would he melt the tip?
So, why?
If he's
a lot of people make fun of things with black people to try to make it a joke, right? Like, oh, I'm gonna have a party and nothing but watermelon and chicken.
That doesn't mean that.
Now, well, a white person's party, they just sit around.
If he's an oak user, he's probably
drink corn liquor and load bullets before they go shoot up a parade full of, I don't know. Italian nationals, because they ate at their restaurant last week and somebody changed the sauce. Right?
Okay, what was that? Did you see that? Can you see? Is that Noel? Is that a Q-tip? Babe,
hold on, I'm looking.
Bottom right. Hold on.
I just for what? Right.
Okay, the grill right now is in his. This is my right hand. It's in his left hand. We're up.
His left would be on our right.
Look at the bed. The bed has a gray shirt on the headboard. We're moving down past the gray shirt to the blue sheets. To the middle of the headboard, right below the shoulder, you'll see the tip of the grill lighter.
Right.
The other arm is what we're focusing on by the door. There is a Q-tip in this hand, I believe.
For what?
Oh, we're grabbing something else. What do we got?
No, what it is hero syndrome. Lizzie B. Savage. She couldn't be.
Yeah, he's not doing stimulants.
Brad's.
Look at those eyes.
Huckabee.
Okay, now he put down the grill lighter.
So she wanted to manipulate three boys.
Look. Is he do the
You
finger or
don't-
hand lift? I guarantee if he does.
Go back around your mom and dad, and we'll give you.
Well, it's all ready. It's
But when you do this to the table, what do? You lift your finger or your hand?
yeah, and at this point, all there's left to do is use the grill lighter to boil up the bottom of the spoon,
Well, yeah.
throw the cotton in there, and yank it.
Unless he holds the spoon low and the lighter.
Okay, so how much? Enough to sustain them where they would never have to go back? No.
True.
No, after you scam off fucking 180% of it,
I think though,
won't be enough for the three of them to buy a fucking used basketball. You mean? That's the disillusionment.
Now, does he end it?
Um,
How
Yeah.
long is the stream like?
20
the
minutes.
disillusionment that they thought actually they were going to do something.
Well,
How many junkies do all that
Let
and
me
then
see.
fucking wait 20 minutes before they end it to bang it? Because it's a instant gratification is what you're looking for.
oh, let's just watch it out. We're gonna catch his motherfucker. He just has it ready. But you're assuming that he's sober. I don't think that.
Yeah, but I'm still. Come on. How many? And talking
No, no,
about us, about our friends. I mean, everybody, people we know now that we're clean. How many people do it and then wait?
I get
it, whether they're fucked up or not. Nobody.
I get you, but that's why I'm saying he's slipping on this and showing everything. I think he's already got the buzz. That's the next round, and this is just he's ending alive right now. He's got literally 20.
Now, the more I kick around in my mind,
That's
the
still
whole
If he wasn't
theory that I
high
have
already or have a
about
buzz,
this
he'd be
hero
all-
syndrome with Fizzle
heroin before you
and with Q Carlock, and I can't say that they were in on it, but this thing had a the thing that powered it was something. You are in violation federally, and I'll tell you why, because this is the way it works.
Here comes.
You get it packed through the mail. There's this thing called a postmark on it, right?
Here's the agent.
Once it hits that doorstep, you can tear into that motherfucker immediately if you want to. But if them people are behind the package on the way to come see about it, and they get to your house and the bitch is opened, you got a problem. You just now accepted it. Now, the UPS man could bring it to you. You could sign for it. And the technicality.
Say it again.
Jazz hands, you know when they do that?
Yeah.
You just did the jazz hands.
Say it again, because he's talking about the federal shit right now. Well, what did you say before it though?
If he can cook it and pull it, and he'll be looking down while he's in the light. If you hear him flick with fucking lighter, you're gonna know, and then you're just focused on him.
I
how
think-
long it takes to cook it.
I don't think he cooks it. I think he ends it, then he cooks it, is what I'm saying. I think he drops his hands, he opens the bag, he gets it on there, he places it where he wants
So
to
he
play
does
it.
everything, he drops the cotton
He gets-
and he pulls it after.
No.
He cooks it, he drops the cotton and he pulls it after the end.
Correct. Because we see him drop his hands. What's that doing? Open up the bag, getting as much as you want to do out, okay? And placing it where you got to place it. Then he gets up, grabs the credit card. We hear him chop it up. And then we see him stand up. He's got a pack of cigarettes and a regular lighter. And then he gets the barbecue lighter, and he's waving around for 10 minutes. So it's all set to go.
Lockdown with a
You just leave it right by the door, wrapped up still.
describing what you
If they come behind you,
crack, if you have
they have 48 hours.
down with lemon juice,
After 48 hours, if you open that package, there's no trouble.
the regular shooting up procedure, unless you're gonna smoke.
Yeah, you got to have lemon
But if
juice
you're
with
gonna-
crack, dude.
Yeah, if you're gonna smoke crack, you put it in the tip after you put the fucking.
Which is crazy, seeing like most older men
And then you just smoke it.
aspire to be someone younger and more handsome than they are.
Scroll this down, but
And here you got this fucking idiot
her description.
wishing he could be somebody more nefarious than who he already is.
Now, what do we have going
What are
on
you
here?
doing? He's between his legs, isn't he?
This might be cooking it.
Listen for the later.
Because we got 15 minutes still.
Oh.
So let's have a listen. Quiet. No, he just got there. I was watching him. He's cooking it. 100% cooking it, Noel. Look.
I just told you that's to go between his legs.
Oh my God.
Now listen,
bro, that is all day.
I told you.
And she, Noel called it. Noel called it. Look, we've been there, done that, people. In case you haven't figured that one out. Okay, she called it. She goes, if he drops down between his legs, look at the screen. And what you do is this, just so you know. You have the spoon, you have the lighter. You light the lighter, and the hand with the lighter, you move around the bottom of the spoon until it boils a bit, and that's exactly what this guy is doing right now. This is undebatable. I am now. It already has. That's why I paused it.
Well, rewind it to the beginning when he starts. When you hit the lighter,
all right,
the arm's gonna go back and forth to cook it, or you burn it.
I'm rewinding it.
Thank you.
Just watch this. Now I have to change the title because this just happened, people. We literally just broke this down. Take a look.
Which is crazy, Selena. Like most older men aspire to be someone younger and more handsome than they are. I mean, here you got this fucking idiot wishing he could be somebody more nefarious than who he already is.
Okay, look, listen. He's about to go in between his legs and look down. Pay attention to what I just explained. You're holding something and you have the lighter. So this is what's going to happen. You want to cook the dope with your lighter. So it might look like this. Have a look. It might look something like that.
You gotta look for the arm. You gotta hear the lighter first.
Have a look. 4:10:14. 4 hours, 10 minutes, 14 seconds in the video. In my description is the link for the ones watching the replay. I heard the lighter too. Excellent point. Let me just in case anyone's doubting.
There you go. Right there. All day, every day.
Yes, 100%. I told you, fuck around and find out, Benjamin, a long time ago.
There we got you.
Listen to the lighter and then watch the movement. This is him cooking dope on live, literally.
He's focusing now at that point.
Listen.
Which is crazy, Selena. Like most older men aspire to be someone younger and more handsome than they are. I mean, here you got this fucking idiot wishing he could be somebody more nefarious than who he already is.
Listen.
God. And Nicolina, all them fucking zits, I agree. You're like, these aren't even from meth. No, but it could be a sign of either you have some funky pH down here or it's just the symptom of something larger going on. Like,
this dude is.
You are way too fucking old and gray to be having all those zits all of a sudden for no reason. So
this dude is literally making Nicolina a dope head when we've just watched him do it all.
Leave her alone because he will be the focus of one of my life.
That's crazy.
Right now, I'm full of fucking
That's
anger.
crazy. This lady tried to look after you. She does genuinely care about you. That's for sure. Look, I had Nicolina on my live before, not today, a long time ago. Nicolina rides with Benny Keyz. Like, she knows we have a problem and stuff, and we made a thing to each other where I wouldn't talk shit about her if it's with Benny, and she wouldn't do the same if it was with Jimbo to me. But she believed Benny had a chance on debate, and we called Benny. She called him live, and I roasted him. This lady's been loyal to this guy. hey, if we're calling it out, we got to keep it real. She genuinely cared about this guy, and he turns around and makes her the addict. That is insane. That is insane, people.
You're either having some sort of reaction to too much alcohol or psilocybin. And I think you need to be very careful with the psilocybin, right? Because it's not legal, homie. It's not.
Okay, what do we got going on now? Scraping.
And really, what kind of trend you setting for your daughter, right? You making look like a whorish party girl is a lot of fun. And Maggie, she seems to enjoy that part of you when you're having fun.
Chat, babe.
Otherwise, you're being a condescending cunt.
George,
you should
I
have
appreciate it.
contact with no kids, right?
Injecting meth wait for pills.
And let me find out
I know.
that you're actually tell us you have a hearing impediment, but are actually just a music therapist.
Yes, Pisces, babe, 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, what's
Because
that?
I have, and you know I got the letter, so I know what you actually.
Okay. Let's have a rewind.
Georgia, thanks for being with us. Have a great
Let's have a
He's somebody more nefarious
Yes,
than
Georgia.
he already is. God.
rolling and doing it now.
Huh?
Someone said now he's rolling and doing it. No, I don't think so.
And Nicolene, all them fucking zits, I agree. You're like, these aren't even from meth. No, but it could be a sign of you travel different places and throw on a fucking CD player. So you just a fucking glory.
Okay, that looks like it is Bud right there. That looks like it is Bud right there. Right there, that looks like it is Bud.
Is it? He's doing both?
Could be rolling more. I don't know what he's doing. If I had to guess, that's Bud. The problem is, I think I accidentally exposed another lie. Unfortunately, that is not what legal Bud looks like.
No, it wouldn't be a fucking Ziploc bag.
Glorified DJ is all.
No.
Okay, that's clearly a J right there.
Yeah, but I can see if you're gonna just
Right?
sprinkle the shit on the paint and smoke it after you roll it with the dough.
God damn,
But why are you gonna cook
it's
a
insane.
spoon and then roll a joint? Like, what the fuck is
You're just a fucking daily DJ.
No, he might be just rolling a doob up.
Not that whole time here.
No, not the whole time. This is separate.
Right.
The-
So when's he gonna smoke his joint? Is what I'm asking.
I don't know. He hasn't.
He's pulling points right now, and then he's gonna.
He hasn't done any of it yet.
After.
To be fair, he hasn't done any of it. This is all preparation.
He still has to load the spoon. And if it waits too long, it'll solidify, and it can go bad depending on.
You still probably make more money than him.
Let's have a look. So now it's safe.
It could be for if he's banging, he could be doing. I mean, he's doing speedballs. He's not doing.
Hold on.
Stuff. I could see you take smoke a blunt after you're banging.
Yeah, I think everyone might just be a little bit of a different logistics. So,
How many people's in the chat?
329.
329. You guys know I really don't like Benny Keyz. Watch what I'm about to do here, people, on the screen. Would everybody take a second and hit the like? I even do it for Benny Keyz. Come on. Come on, people. Hit the like.
You don't fucking like.
I don't know.
Don't encourage him.
I'm not.
He needs to get off his fucking dope. You want something good for him? Fucking leave him a really good comment.
It's just
On his street and his ass up.
it's getting to a point
Here
where
we go again with the
um
baggie or something. Listen,
I feel like we've said all the words we can say.
no, it's time to get high, Benny.
Meanwhile, we still get to the end of these toxic cycles and these fucking idiots. They've been telling us for 2 years. That's it. That's all of it. I swear. We will. I mean, you're breeding animals. You have a puppy mill.
See, look, this is weird. This is weird. Okay. Now he's in another bag. This could be stems and sticks for him rolling up the doobie at this point. At this point, he could be in the bud bag, breaking up stems, sticks. Comments, thoughts, opinions?
You're breeding animals that have genetic malfunction is why they have all those colors.
He's talking about you, about you.
Right? It used to be a phenomenon when the dog would come out with all those colors. It was actually useful then.
Hey,
Oh, she has a channel name or something.
who is it?
Show.
Gang. This is the bad time to be promoting Benny Keyz. It really is. I mean, literally, he has to pass drug screens and stuff. So please don't come in here trying to make him look like some hoo rah rah stuff. Unfortunately, that's like the worst thing that you can do. Because if you do that, you're gonna end up kind of hurting him. Does that make sense?
What, by saying he's talking shit on me?
Yeah.
But what idiots like you did was get on.
Here's Noel's response right here, figuring out what drugs he's doing when he's not supposed to be doing drugs. Her response video is right here.
On the internet and figure out how to make try myrtles every time. So now there's no market for them, right?
I think that
Fucking genius you are.
definitely wasn't a doobie. Did you see that, babe?
Yeah.
It looked like a tampon.
I'll go bring him on. If he's taking one from you, he's bringing it to somebody.
It's white and it's in the left arm.
How long is that with paying attention?
So I'll give you a little preview.
Downward towards his arms at all?
I'm only probably about 30. I mean, you're breeding animals.
Right here, hold on, let me pause this. Yeah, you
You
can
have
look
a
at that.
puppy mill. You're breeding animals
Watch the arm with the tattoo.
that have genetic malfunction is why they have all those colors.
No,
Right?
not yet. It's all preparation. Is all this is. Yes, it's all preparation. Because he clearly no. I'm gonna tell you what this is.
He'd have to recook by now.
He what this is his live is almost over. What he did is he got a shot ready, and right now what he's doing is he rolled up a doob. That's what he did.
Yeah, well.
He's gonna do a shot and then
He's
smoke a
not gonna
doob.
smoke that. He's not smoking that right away though.
He might not, but what
He's
I'm
on downer.
this is all
He's gonna smoke a
this is all preparation. He's not doing anything. It was all we saw him get a card. We saw him chop it up. We saw him get a barbecue lighter. Then we saw him
He's gonna end the live and he's
With-
automatically immediately gonna bang it.
of
right?
course, yeah.
As soon as he's done banging, he's gonna wait. He's not gonna smoke.
He might not burn the doobie afterwards, but what I'm telling you is his live is almost over. It's got less than 8 minutes left. He's already got the shot made up. Now he's making up he's making the doob up. The problem is he waves something in this arm right here with a tattoo, and it's long and white. It looked like a tampon to me. It was way too big to be a joint. Just watch the screen. He's not doing anything. It's all preparation because the live is almost over.
Right.
Used to be a phenomenon when the dog would come out with all those colors. It was actually useful then. But what idiots like you did was get on the internet and figure out how to make try myrtles every time. So now there's no market.
There it is right there. Damn it. All right. It's 4:16:32. I gotta fucking. Okay, I'm gonna have to slow this down. Okay, hold on. Right like this. 4:16. Let's slow it down. I was dead right with the hand. Hold on, let's do this again. All right, here we go. Watch. Let me get rid of this thing. Watch this. Watch this. It's gonna be like this hand right here. Pay attention.
So now
there it is. Okay, look. What do we have here? Babe, look at this. What is that, babe? Look
Oh
at
my fucking god, he's got a fucking rig right there in his goddamn head. You dumb motherfucker! Bitch, where's your fucking P.O. Nigga, you gonna
wow, people, that would be
get that motherfucker.
hold on. Let's roll it back. I want to be clear. Wait. Let's be clear about it. Wait a second. I know it is, but let's make it clear for the people. Hold on.
breeding
I know it is. Hold on.
animals. You have a puppy now. You're breeding animals.
Shaq, give me a second, man. Work with me. This is so hard to catch this stuff.
And have genetic.
What is he? It's going to be at 4 hours, 32 minutes on the timestamp.
Is why
that hand right there is what we're looking at. The hand he just waved is what we're looking at. He's going to look down. He's going to wave his hand. I'm going to try to pause it. Watch.
It used to be a phenomenon.
That hand right there. Keep a hand on that with the tattoo.
Would come out with all those colors. It was actually useful then. But what idiots like you did was get on the internet and figure out how to make.
Coming up right now. 28, 29, right here. 29. Right here.
Every time. So now there's.
Okay, hold on. We see a hand that's upside down, or we see a hand that's holding something. We're looking at that hand. Okay, hold on, here we go. Hold on.
No more.
Hold on. This is pissing me off, this computer. Hold on. It was 4/16/32. So I need to. Hold on, people. Hold on. We'll do this again. There we go. Right here. Can I slow this down any more? Playback speed. Okay, we're good with this. All right. Quality. Okay, hold on. Let's get back out of here. Let's try this again. Let me get rid of this. Let's get the best looking screen I can do. This actually might help, and then I could actually play it big. I can make it bigger afterwards. Let's see. Okay, let's try this again.
So now there's.
Get your screenshots.
Definitely not a cone joint. They are way thicker.
There's what you need to look at. If you've been there and you know what an orange top is, you ever seen a syringe on the side of the road? You know those things with the orange tops? Well, then you know what that is. You definitely know what that is. You can't see that on the screen?
No, I went back.
If I pause it again, I'm going to lose it.
I got
And
it.
you can see at the end of what he's holding, what he's holding something, and at the back towards the door. Exactly. Thank you. I'll make it big. Hold on, I'm gonna try one more thing.
I zoomed in and I'm back.
Damn it. Look, let me see what this does. Theater mode. Shit. Let's try one more thing. Well, we've solved the mystery. Shout out to is Jamie still in the chat?
There you go. There's the flat there's the flat side of the plunger he's showing right now.
I can't see what you can. Let's go to the. Is Jamie still in the chat? Jamie gets a shout out. Is Jamie still with us?
Hey Nick, if you rewind it just a bit, you're gonna see his needle.
Jamie, do you see it?
Here, yeah.
You see it, Jamie?
Oh, definitely. It's absolutely.
If you go back to when Matt earlier, it's
absolutely
clearly a needle.
That's
Listen, I know what I saw.
All day, every day.
Look, at the end of the day, he's not supposed to be burning weed or shooting up anything.
Now, does it matter? Somebody asked, and I said no.
I've read
You're not even allowed to smoke pot if you have a weed card, but only I don't know if every state has the same law when it comes to a weed card on probation.
That's not. But here's the thing.
But I'm saying if they were asking about weed,
You can smoke pot if you have a weed card.
On probation. Yes. Every state's different because not every state lets you.
I don't know. Where I live, you can. The problem is you can't hold up a sandwich bag of pot. That's not how they sell it.
Yeah, no, they
They sell it in vials. They don't sell it like that. They sell it.
And it has the store stamp or whatever.
It's not a wrinkled up fucking sandwich bag. So I mean,
dumb motherfucker.
There's no way. Okay.
You know what? Right there.
So to the person who says it's the person who's telling me it's a joint.
Everybody that's
What?
concerned, why don't you screenshot that and send it over the whole process, even clip it to Benny's probation officer via email. Put his ass in fucking jail. Let him clean out, and he's gonna have that much longer left in his fucking life. When he gets on the streets again, maybe he stays clean.
No, he's not on probation. He's not on probation.
So people keep saying he's on probation.
He's got to take these tests because. Oh, wait a minute. I'm unsure because he got the harassment charges. I'm unsure. I know he's got to take drug tests to get his kids back. So I'm unsure about that.
Well, you know what? He doesn't need to be having kids if he has points.
4-hour video ended. Let people look. Okay, look. If you are a person who smokes weed, what are you doing with a barbecue lighter? If we're talking about weed, the only possible thing that you would do with a barbecue lighter is light it when you're done. Okay, light it when you're done. Why was he cutting something up? It'd have to be really shitty weed. I mean, garbage weed for him to take a license to decipher the shake of the weed and get the seeds and stems out. But even if he was to do that, we'd see him going like this. Good point. There is no sticks and seams. Exactly. But we'd see him picking it out and stuff. It didn't go down like that. It didn't go down like that. In my opinion, what went down here is he fixed him a shot. I know a needle. I know what he saw.
Right. Look,
in my opinion, he fixed the shot and he rolled the doobie.
Because I'm a straight up fucking cunt and I'm going through a really hard fucking time right now. So all y'all can go suck a fucking dick who has some slick to say to me, first of all, because I know goddamn right you won't come up to my fucking face. You can clearly see a flat end of the goddamn plunger.
Okay, go ahead. But all of them.
Fuck that shit. You want to mute me? Go ahead.
Go ahead again.
No, fuck that shit. Fuck that. Don't fucking mute me.
Yeah, but you can't. You can't be.
Fuck that.
You don't know if they all support him like that.
I don't give a fuck.
People could just simple have a disagreement like that. Go say it.
I was not done. Did I say something about people talking shit on me? You fucking muted me.
Okay.
I'm straight.
So what are your thoughts on Candace Eye Shiner? I have not seen Candace with the shiner, nor do I believe she's got a shiner. I would love to know where you got that information from. Matter of fact, somebody give Jackie a timeout. That is what a moron. She gets a timeout. Don must have a hell of a pimp slap if he can slap her or punch her from states away. You are the weakest link. I want Jackie timed out, not blocks timed out. If she's blocked, that's fine too. You can't roll a joint without licking it.
I just read that, and that's stupid as fuck. It doesn't matter what kind of fire you use. If you need fire, you're gonna use a grow lighter. So debunk that shit too, dumbass comment.
He said you can't roll a joint without licking it.
No, not that. I'm looking right here at fucking. You don't smoke with the grow lighter. You smoke with things that creates fire.
Did she lips? I mean, this one's saying that Candace said it herself. You realize, Miss Annabelle, that I can call her phone right now, correct? Like, you realize that, right? Maybe I should, just to debunk all the bullshit. What is this? That you're mad? You're mad that I made a live and it says Benny's lost his mind, the decline of Benny Keyz. And now we're simply at the end of his video, just conveniently, we're showing that other people have seen it too. Someone who actually cares about the guy noticed the credit card or whatever have you, but now we're breaking this down. What is this? You are mad because we're breaking it down? And now we have to just create something on the wells? Like, what does the wells have to do with Benny, his divorce, declining behavior, and people calling it out, and him attacking the people calling it out? Nothing. Like, I could call them and make you feel this big. You realize that, right? Sure, she has a right to speak. I don't know the comment she's mad at. She's over there snapping. She's going through a lot. I just don't want her addressing a group of people as dumbasses. Maybe if you would have heard what I said when it was muted, you would have said, hey, man, address the person themselves, not the group. It definitely looks like a point. Two separate items in the hand, 100%. Let me play the rest of it.
Market for them, right? Fucking genius you are. Yeah. Now I guess that we're gonna be able to get rid of this fucking trouble that could be coming with this money. Or with this impersonation. Like, would they really knock you out?
Huh. Looking down again. Looking down. There's eager eyes again. His tongue out right now.
I do not for the life of me understand how you leading us to believe you used to.
Look at the moron named Kate McLeod, straight gang member. She says, I had a feeling since the beginning that she was scamming. She made herself look like a hero, meanwhile scamming everyone in Summer's case, a.k.a. Stacey Slay. You have no idea the dude's getting a shot ready and rolling one up right in front of your face. Unbelievable.
Run behind people.
Bending down.
Trying to steal shit from Home Depot.
Speaking of stealing shit, where is the gold necklace? The gold necklace has been very absent. Rumor has it.
Pawn shop. That's
Correct.
what it is. Who's gonna fucking debate that now?
Correct. Rumor has it. It's in the pawn shop. You know who figured that one out? Mr. Don Wells. Don Wells brought that to my attention. You notice since the divorce, they decline. Where is the gold chain? It's nowhere to be found.
Hell no. You couldn't run a poker game on me.
So this is going to be interesting. I really hope he doesn't grab the barbecue lighter because clearly he has a cigarette in his mouth.
Let alone 5K.
You think so?
I watched. I know what it looks like. I'm a junkie. No matter how many clean years I have, you're always a junkie. They saw it earlier.
Young Latago.
Looking for what? Where'd the cigarette go? Moving something?
I sort of just got way overstimulated from just all
Hands. Okay, he's got the cigarette gone too.
activities today. I mean, God definitely had his hand on the wheel today.
Okay, looking down.
It started out
2 minutes left in the live. 2 minutes left.
a lose-lose situation with mental value.
What is that? A tablet, maybe? Cell phone? Cell phone or tablet, correct? Anybody see that? Yes. What do we have? I mean, that's obviously a tablet or a cell phone, correct?
And all that shit and they wanna ask me all the questions but don't wanna give you any time to answer. So I thought, that's not gonna be good.
Lol. Yeah, there's like
First thing I asked was
a little bit over a minute.
there's an appeal process
Wait a minute.
with this too. She's like, I'm sure, but why do you ask? And I'm like, because
This guy's in bad shape, people.
you asked.
What's that? That's a cigarette, correct? Yeah, I'm gonna say that's safe to say that's a cigarette.
Asking me life questions, and you giving me like Jeopardy amount of time to answer, and that's not gonna work because if they're going to make determinations about the rest of my future based upon what happened today and not enough time. I'd rather get you fucked off with the FBI than to even ask you to give me my shit back. So
Oh my god, look at that picture, people.
tomorrow,
That would. What is that, babe? Cigarette, correct? Hold on.
morning, I'm gonna turn you into the Suffolk FBI.
All right, so here we get everything at once at the very end. So it is at the very end. This is, I guess, the Lady Lizzie. He's still mad. He's talking about UPS and FBI agents and getting packages. And if you open the package and you accept it, this and that. And at the very end, if you were listening to that robot slow mode, he's saying he's going to turn her into the FBI. Before that, if you're watching this, there is, in my opinion, it looks like he sets up a shot, okay? A shot of something. And then after that is set up, as he's talking with his hands and all this, it looks like he grabs a bag of weed and rolls a doobie with it. You never see the doobie though, but I'm assuming he rolled it. And then he grabs a cigarette. And through the whole course of this, if you slow it down, he's got a red cigarette that you also see in the car, or earlier, because it's a 4-hour live. He's got a red little cigarette. He's got a big ass grill lighter. I mean, a red lighter. I'm sorry, a red lighter. Yes, BK, please get help. Anything else you want to straighten, babe? Noelle knows her shit. Look, we both been through that. So she knows what she's talking about. So do I. So I was asking her if she sees what I see because we've both been through that. No, there's definitely no necklace there.
He might have it too. Right there. Zoom in. I don't know. I can't see it.
Oh, hold on a minute.
Hold on.
No, he doesn't.
No,
There's a necklace on there.
there is. It looks like it's small, a very thin fucking.
Is this the gold one?
It looks like it's wearing a cheapo, like a really thin. It's just
Not that big.
material to be a necklace.
Correct. This, yes. Good observation. Not so dumb blonde. He does have a little necklace on, but not the big one with the pendant. That's the one I'm referring to that everyone thinks has been pawned for dope. Rewind the thin necklace. No, it's there. If you zoom in, you take a screenshot at the screen right now, and you zoom in, you'll see a very thin necklace that he's got on. Good eyes on that. White boy, did you run out of content? Is that why you're doing this? I mean, you have slow-mo. For what reason? To slow it down so you can have time on your channel. This is the Benny always been. Hold on, what does this even say? This has got to be gang gang. White boy, did you run out of content? Is that why you're doing this? You're supposed to have a question mark after this. I mean, you have it slowed mo. For what reason? To slow it down so you can have time on your channel. This is Benny. This is the Benny always been. Well, I could spell a sentence for one. For two, I could use grammar, know how to put capital letters, what I'm supposed to do. And for three, what the hell does time on the channel mean? So your assumption is I'm doing this for time on the channel. What does that even mean? Listen, I've been covering Benny Keyz a long time. If you don't like it, lady, Miss Terry, you don't have to watch it. Guess what? Joe Rogan said there's 365 million YouTube channels. You have a broad range of people that you can scroll, subscribe to, and watch. Why would you pick out of 365 million white boys to complain about a content being displayed? This is the internet. There's never a lack of content. You can find so much shit to watch. And lastly, I did not send you an invite, DM, link, email. So what are we really talking about? What was that? Been covering Benny Keyz a long time. Some people didn't, like I did the paperwork video last time. Well, hey, look, I've been covering him a long time. If you would have watched the entire thing before you inserted the Karen comment, you would have known I had his ex-wife about to join us. And I've helped a lot of his people who have gotten abused by this guy. And furthermore, he's talked shit to my family.
He's wearing his son's necklace. Somebody said he stated this on his live. So that is not even his jewelry.
Exactly, Jamie Smith. Exactly. And normally, just so everybody knows, I would have ignored it, but sometimes it's good to just make them feel stupid. I don't know much about addiction, so this is educational lesson. Listen, we were calling this thing out play for play.
I told you if you hold it, you're going to bang it.
It's one of the simps. I can see that. I will say this about the gang. I'm going to still talk about them because a lot of them have woke up. I mean, how could you really debate this? I spent a long time breaking this down with the assistance of people like Jamie, other people helping us. We broke this shit down, okay? We broke it down. I mean, for the people who still support this guy, my question is like, just
need to support his ass by reporting his ass.
Honestly, like, why? Like, you
that is what you look like moments, days, months, weeks before you fucking die.
That's
like
true.
Him, save his fucking life.
That's true. She's telling you straight facts. Like setting up shots and shit is no good. Like that's He's got one step in the grave, people. But I don't know how people will support him anyhow. This is not a bashing him. This is not a doing him dirty. Like I said in the beginning, I don't know if we should be concerned. To be honest with you.
I mean,
I don't even make Benny parodies no more. It's well past that for me. I mean, how else do I have to slow it down and show it to you? He lied to a lot of people about Summer Wells. He betrayed the family and was vindictive, spread rumors, made thousands. He used them and abused them and started a lot of other people to do the same. As soon as he came back from that trip up there, he then lied about having a sister that overdosed. And here we are 2 years later where it's safe to say he might be on the brink of the same situation he created with a fake sister. You should not be in my comments. You should be trying to get him help, is what you should do. If you really are a simp, then simp right. Get your simp on the right way. Is all I can tell you. And
they don't care that much.
And furthermore,
they're part of the I'm just gonna turn my fucking face and mind my business generation. They want to shit talk and melt like fucking snow whenever you say something that's going to hurt their fucking pathetic feelings. But the bitch that's in here talking shit, did she fucking report it? No, because she don't really fucking care that much.
She don't.
Nobody fucking
And furthermore, I made this dude a video, not clowning on him, trying to tell him I've been there. If you listen to this breakdown from me and Noel, you guys know we've been there. And I've lost family members like this. So to the simps that have an issue, I took the time, not on this video, but in the past, to make a video for him and say, hey, tighten your life up. But you know what? He turned around and said, I'm the junkie, that he dismissed it. You should be simping real hard in the comments and be like, no, I think White Boy's right. Providing him with help, numbers, links. But this is what you do. The internet is fake. To me, the internet is really fake. And people like you, Benny Sims, are the fakest of them all. You're worried about, am I doing this for time? Rather than getting your Lord and Savior some help. And on that one, I think we're about done, people. Love everybody. I think there's nothing left to say here, people. Much love. Until the next one. Babe, any last words?
Yeah.
See you guys later. Y'all be safe. And hey, don't let this be your family. You see this shit, fix it. Don't be like the gang and have half your heart in the ball game. That's where it don't work, peeps. Until the next one.